Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? I thought that was going to open up on the game screen, but I guess not. It's just going to open up on little me. I am, as you can see, back from my trip, and oh, would you look at that? The something didn't load. What's that say? Sound alert isn't loading. Okay, that's what that text is. Anyway, yeah, I'm back from my trip, and I am absolutely exhausted. I did not have one bit of downtime this entire trip. And then I came back late last night. I worked today, and I got home, and I'm like, oh, I do not feel like setting up for a Final Fantasy stream tonight. And I know it looks like I just go online and I'm like, hey, I'm here, yay! But these streams, especially the streams when I'm not using green screen, actually take a little bit of time to get set up. So, yeah, it's... I got home and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play something else. We thought about Fall Guys, but that's not gonna work out. I need to get OBS set up on my Windows partition. So yeah, exactly what Haru said. 'Tis a lazy stream. So we're going with that. We're going with the lazy stream. I am all for the lazy stream. So yeah, I figured do some Mario Kart, do some Smash Brothers, and it'll all be good. I don't know why the sound alerts isn't working though. That's kind of weird. Let me toggle that. See, maybe maybe it just needs a little bit of a refresh here. Refresh cache. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into this here, and we're gonna start off with some Mario Kart. I just gotta get it pulled up. Since you want to relax, I'm not doing a spicy bean. Appreciate that. So we were already having a paid game, have microtransactions, and a battle pass. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tag. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing Fall Guys. I just not quite prepared to do that now. Oh, so you are talking about Fall Guys. Oh, and Deku. Deku's going to hit me with the bean. Okay. I don't blame them for having it be $19.99 because it's a game they put a lot of work into. Yo, Nas, you actually made it early. I thought you weren't going to be home for another hour. Good to see you there. Okay, so it's Vomit, Peach or Vomit. Oh, it's a Vomit. Oh, a Foxtail, good to see you. Hope you are having a fantastic start of the week. How's it going, buddy? It's going nasty because I got vomit bean in my mouth. And the juices are trickling down the back of my throat, and it's just all nasty. Ugh. Down the back. Oh, hey, Nos, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Don't swallow. No.
Nope, don't swallow.
I'm used to this one. I have years.
Hey, King Deku.
Hello. I have a question.
Yes, what is your question?
Hello. Oh God, it's doubling. That I thought you guys were just answering me twice. Okay. So why is it called a penny for your thoughts when you have to put your 2 cents into it? Somebody's making a penny.
My God.
Wow. My head just exploded. My head may have just exploded. Where is Mario Kart? I'm sure I'm passing it like a million times. There it is. Yes, that is definitely deep thoughts. Oh, I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you guys. Like, I know it's only been a week, but that was a freaking crazy trip. Feels like
You've
it was a
never
3-week
seen
trip.
me before.
I know you've been doing a lot of traveling.
Yes, I've been doing a ton of traveling, but traveling is done until Thanksgiving, so...
Bakura, you've
I
never
need to do
seen
some
me
traveling
before.
of my
You've
own.
only heard my voice.
You only think I haven't seen you.
You know what? You got a point.
Yeah, I actually need to do some traveling of my own. At some point.
Yeah, you were planning on doing some traveling, and then all of a sudden, Corona!
Yeah. Well, now it's getting to the point of I no longer feel like I want it. Now I feel like I need it.
Yeah, I can hear you. I was, like... Technically, I shouldn't have done all that travel. I mean, guys, honestly, be good. Stay at home if you can. Don't do extensive travel. But Charlie and I knew our relationship needed this, and the result was, well, you saw the result. We are engaged. So, but
Congratulations.
but yeah, if it wasn't for our relationship and the need to be together to really make things gel, we wouldn't have traveled at all this summer. What was I getting on here to do? I am so out of it today.
Online play.
Online play. Oh well.
I'm working on it, and I have to move my microphone here in a second, so I might be muting myself temporarily.
Okay.
I have no good place for my microphone. It's either like on my desk where my keyboard and mouse is, on
That's
a
what I was
piece
about.
that goes underneath my desk. So I have to constantly move it. That way it's close to me. Or I have it on top of my desk, which I can't get close to because I can't bend my leg yet still. So I have a good leg length between me and my microphone.
Yes, and Haru is right. The reason why Bumbler can't be with us is because it's him and TC's anniversary, and I promised him that we would toast to his success.
I don't have anything to
in
toast
amazing womanizing. So here's to Bumbler and TC.
with. Did I spell it wrong, actually? I might have spelled it.
Polo! So is it Baku in VC Day? Yes, it is Bug Baku in V. I see what you're saying. Yes, it is Polo. It totally is. Okay, let's see. So what I do... Yeah, multiplayer... No.
No, you do online play.
Online play, there it is, yeah. Like I said, I might be a little slow tonight, guys.
You're good.
Deku, did you just redeem a bean?
No.
Didn't pop up.
Oh, yes.
I saw it, okay. Oh, yay, thank you so much. It's toothpaste. I need this after that last bean.
All right, my microphone is unmuted again. I'm unmuted again.
Yay for unmuting.
Yep. I'm just setting up my microphone in place so that I can play from my couch and still talk to you guys.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
And I only have one microphone, so I have to move it.
Foxy, yeah, I saw you a couple times. How you doing? Someone is on the Sleepy Time Junction. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got home late last night, and I was like, I don't really want to get on my computer, but I really need to update stream schedule. Oh, wait, there's an Animal Crossing glider.
Yeah. Very nice. What CC are we doing?
50. No, I mean 25. Let's do 25 CC.
All right, now I just need to get my headset and I'll be ready to go.
Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
after I
if you're
killed
actually-
Charlie. So
Okay.
yeah, I get home last night and I'm like half asleep, and I sit down. And I'm like, okay, I made the stream schedule out, and I go to update it on Discord, and I'm like, my heart is heavy because Charlie is no longer with us, and I'm trying to be overly dramatic. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody popped up and said, sorry for the loss of your friend, R.I.P. And I'm just like, no, it's not that kind of gone. She's not that gone.
I think it was Rapolo, maybe?
Oh, Foxy's right. It was Gem. Yeah, it was Gem. And then I went back and read it, and I was like, oh yeah, the way I worded that, it did sound like she was dead. No, she's definitely not dead.
She could be. We never know.
Foxy died. At least that's what she says in chat.
Yeah. Creepy's house burnt down. That happened.
Again?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I should be set to join you guys in Minecraft on Sunday.
That was fun. We haven't raced yet.
Nas, are you in yet?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just getting ready.
No, I mean, are you in the...
Your voice. Another disembodied voice came in.
Whoa!
Wow.
Brapolo! How you doing, man?
Good. Yourself?
Doing pretty good.
Just re-downloading Mario Kart myself, and then I'll play around with that maybe.
Yes, you should totally get in there with us. Since
Yes.
Nassid is here, we might do a little bit of Crash Team Racing if we can get Leah to join us.
I'm fine with that.
Have you done any?
That's one I don't have, but that's fine.
Have you done any more practicing with CTR?
I did, but I haven't played since the night that we streamed it. So I'm rusty still.
Yes,
Okay.
the foxes are multiplying. Yay, foxes! We are
Yay.
we're a fox friendly stream.
Yes, fox friendly stream. No harming of foxes allowed.
Well, I mean, we might harm the foxes with blue turtle shells, but that's about it.
Well, not if they don't join. We need to get Foxy in.
True enough.
Foxtail, you're also welcome to join.
Orange rabbits?
Online player.
If anyone harms a fox, they are dead.
Does that include you as a fox?
Alright, who will I play? Who do I want to be?
Yosher. On a Yosher bike.
There's
Yo,
not
sure.
stuff. Okay, so have you guys heard the rumors about Skyward Sword on the Switch?
Yes,
That'd be
and
interesting.
that'll definitely be interesting.
I'd be down 100%.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting because I remember when that game came out back in 2011. I was way into it, but I haven't played it in a really long time, so I don't remember. Like, I would want to play it again just to kind of refresh my memory on it to see like if it's still a game that I like, because I know
Yeah.
there's a lot of mixed feelings on that one.
Oh, we're racing.
I mean,
Also-
the good news is, even if people don't like Skyward that much, we do have Breath of the Wild 2 coming out sometime in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be a 2021 title.
Yeah, like,
I would assume 2021.
21/22 maybe, like early 22 I could see, just because of delays and stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah,
Breath of the Wild
delays are a problem right now for a lot of
Yeah.
things, so it wouldn't surprise me terribly if it was 2022.
Oh no,
So-
we are doing 200cc? Oh crap. I really thought you weren't lying.
No, I was just trying to get a rise out of you, man.
God, well that's not good because I don't have the right cart or
Shoot.
character right now.
I don't know which one's the gas. I'm in CTR brain right now.
Hey, it's
Okay, there we
A.
go.
There we go.
And I did the CTR boost as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do.
Haru
It's
is
so
already
hard to
good.
switch between these two games.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
still
that's
kind of
always
in
the
that
problem
PTR mode as well, but
Yeah.
Really, Haru? You actually hit me?
but I'm starting to get back into the groove of it.
Yeah, it's hard with a lot of those racing games where it's like, okay, this is the controls, and then you play something else and it's just awful.
Gosh, shoot.
Yo, King. Oh, I'm in 12th place, guys. 12th
I'm
place
in
is
fourth.
wonderful. You guys should join me.
Oh,
I
No,
would,
I don't
but I
want
don't think there's any going back after I do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
God, 200cc, man.
fun, isn't it?
I know. I really shouldn't have started on 200. I should have like warmed up on 100
Thanks a
because
lot,
this is
Koopa.
really.
Or at least 150.
Oh man, like this is one where you have to use the brakes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
It's hard not to use the brakes on this. Like, if you don't use the brakes, you will fall.
What are you guys doing? Rainbow Road or something right now?
No, we're doing, like, one of the first ones. It's
No
from
way.
the NES.
How do you get the map up? I never can remember how to get the map up.
Press and stick? No, I do not know. I think it's a setting that you have to put in. Hey, so you know how I wasn't gonna join you in 12th
Minus.
place? I got in 9th place.
I got 10th.
Oh my.
I got
Yeah,
10th
that
place.
was pretty bad.
Of course, Haru beat everybody.
Through the pause menu. Okay.
You gotta
But
pause.
but
the
of,
game.
but of course, Haru beat everyone.
Yes.
Was that really such a surprise? And Foxy's here.
Yay!
Yay.
Foxy joined.
A fox
Nope.
has joined the party.
Now we can hit the fox with the turtle shell.
Oh no! Look out, Foxy!
I'm choosing mine.
Coming.
Wait, I should have changed my character. Crap.
I'm gonna be a shy guy because wow.
Yeah, King. That's the plan is to play some Smash later.
Wow.
Oh god, there's a second
Wow.
team here.
Wow.
Great. Ah, crap.
Wow.
Smash is
Matt.
another game I haven't played.
On.
I don't know how long.
Right.
Yeah, it's been a while since
Hey, Haru!
I haven't
Ow.
played since Min Min King came out.
I
I-
think you've
You know what?
played
I actually
more
haven't played.
recently than me.
Yeah,
I,
you've
I
actually.
played when Joker came out, and that was the last time I really played.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, I played more recently than that, but I haven't. But I have not even played for the Min Min DLC.
Like I don't even have Min Min, but I know that I haven't played against Min Min yet. So.
Yeah, I haven't bought the new fighter pass yet.
I haven't bought any fighter passes.
I like the first one. It had some really interesting things in it.
Yeah, no, the first
Pretty
pass
happy with
like
Banjo.
the first pass was amazing and worth it for me.
Yeah.
The second pass, Min Min's not enough for me to buy it yet. I need
Right,
to
so
see.
we
more
only know
fighters.
about one so far, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty confident that at some point I will buy the fighters pass, but I need
Yeah.
to see like that first fighter that makes me go, I need to play that fighter.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of
and
where I'm at with it too. Like,
It's probably
I
going
was
to be Fire Emblem.
I was interested. Like, I got the Fighters Pass because we seen the Joker thing, and it's like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, no,
And then
Joker.
it just kept on coming out with really cool stuff.
Joker
Yeah,
was
exactly.
Joker was the one that sold me on the first fighters
Yeah.
pass. 'Cause that was
Haru
one
didn't
that
get in first.
was totally unexpected. Like nobody expected
Oh, God, no.
Joker.
I still need to actually finish Royal, but
I haven't finished Royal either. I think I'm about halfway through it. Last time I played it.
I'm just doing. Like, I just finished Shido's Palace last I played, so I'm really close to the really new stuff, and that's gonna be really interesting.
You're further than me because I'm still at the mob boss. Yeah, the bank.
The only reason I'm further than you is that I spent like 2 or 3 days where there was absolutely nothing going on the game.
Choosing mine. This is the third time.
Moo.
Yay, moo.
Moo.
Everybody likes moo.
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 Moo. We can only say
Yeah.
moo this entire. Okay, the only commentary we can make this entire race is moo.
Meow.
Moo.
Mm,
Meow.
Moo.
Meow.
Moo. Suck it, Mario.
Hey, Leah, we are going to play some Crash Team Racing after a little while, so be sure to stick around.
Moo. Moo,
No,
moo, moo.
no,
moo.
no!
Moo!
Shy guy.
Moo! Moo!
I moo in your general direction.
I bite my thumb at you.
Don't you mean I bite in my thumb at Moo?
Oh my god. That's too far. What is this? Why is Haru so far ahead, though? I'm guessing
Because he's Haru, we don't question him.
you know what? You gotta play.
Moo, 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 moo.
I don't think so.
I like that one. I need subtitles. I don't understand Moonies.
Second place.
I'll take
Moo!
third place. I'll take it. That was a decent comeback.
Moo!
Hey, Haru,
If we're done that race, we don't need Moo all the time.
Haru, did you get
Already.
Crash Team Racing yet? So
Well,
that we can
everybody's
attempt to beat you.
everybody said the only commentary allowed on this track is moo, so I only said
Moo.
moo. Moo.
There.
Moo.
You know what? We really need.
Haru looks like
in-
they want to switch their build up before the next race.
We really need some baby parts.
Baby Park! Baby Park! Baby Park!
Yeah!
Yay, Baby Park!
I took a class in Moonies. I can translate. I think
Park.
everyone's gonna be just happier if we just don't do that.
200cc Baby Park!
Or
It's like the
couch,
best
so-
baby
Oh,
park.
Haru already switched their
Baby
build. Perfect.
Park! I'm going.
And then
going.
Moo became
And then
Goo Goo
Moo
Gaga.
became Goo Goo Gaga. Yeah. I just seen that.
Whee!
I really need to remember how to get the boost in Mario Kart. Because my mind is
I-
still on Crash Team Racing.
You just,
Well, in
You
Mario Kart, it's automatic.
yeah, you just. You
No,
just
no, no,
don't
no.
have-
Okay. I'm sorry. The start boost.
Oh, you
Oh,
just hold
okay.
it up too.
Yeah, you start holding it about halfway through two.
Halfway through two?
Actually-
Okay.
No, do
Yeah.
it like right when 2 comes up.
But you've got to remember, of course, to leave it off before the race actually starts, or else you kind of spin out, and that's awful.
Yeah.
Which is always what happens to me when I try to get that boost.
Well, that's if you started it at 3.
Baby Park is best park.
True. I cannot deny you.
You cannot deny me the facts. That is, Baby Park is best.
Take that, Wario. Sucker.
Oh, Baby Park!
Oh, I still got 8.
Wow, that hurt. That hurt big time.
Gaga.
Ooh, Foxy jumped back to third. Nice.
Baby Park again.
Oh, great, I'm in. Nice try!
Baby Park again.
I want to ride it again.
I want to ride the baby ride again.
Raby ride?
The Raby ride. Yes, the Raby ride.
Oh my god.
I remember. I think. So every year in band in high school, we would go to Six Flags at the end of every year. We'd have a band trip and go to Six Flags. And I think it was my junior year of high school.
Story time.
There weren't very many people there that day. And so me and my friends were riding the Batman ride, and there was like nobody in line. So we'd come through, and we'd just all be, do it again! And since there's nobody in line, the guy's like, okay. We did it like 5 times without even getting out of the cart.
I mean, it's really nice when that happens, where just there's a bunch of free time because somewhere's not busy, so you can just kind of, hey, do you mind if we go like a couple more times than we probably should?
Oh God, Mirror Race. Things are about to get horrible.
Things are about to get crazy, go nuts.
Everything's gonna be terrible. Unless it's Baby Park!
Do 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 baby park do 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 baby park do 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 baby park.
Baby Park.
Baby Park coming this Friday.
Are you ready for Baby Park?
We almost had baby.
Ready for Rainbow Road.
Coming this holiday season.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who shall claim the most wins of them all? I'm fairly sure that the bets are currently on Haru. With that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Haru is the destroyer of worlds when it comes to Mario Kart. Of course he's gonna freaking win. It's what he does. He destroys
Does he do
everyone
a
in
lot
Mario.
of practice for Mario Kart then?
I think he's just good.
I mean, that's definitely possible.
I think it might be possible that he might be good at the game. I'm not too sure.
Well, I mean, there's being good at the game and then there's doing things like one of my friends does where she, like, gets up in the morning and plays Don't Starve together until, like, midnight.
So it might be possible that I forgot to turn on CPU.
Oh! Whoops.
Oh no, wait, there are CPUs, okay.
Yeah, I was about
They
to
were
say,
just-
there's CPUs.
They were just behind me.
It's pretty
Hey,
good when they're
Haru.
behind. When they're behind,
Hey,
so you just think they're
Haru.
gone.
No, I was about to catch up to Haru. How dare you? How dare? Oh, now I'm going to have to get my revenge. Ah! I almost
I tried to.
Yeah.
I
I
tried
almost-
to slip under the chain chomp and did not
Yeah, I
succeed.
almost. I tried to do it too. I almost beat it and I didn't.
That's hard to do though when, if you haven't had a lot of practice at it.
No, Inkling Boy, go away. I am the one who's trying to get revenge.
Dang you, Nasuda.
No! Come on! You're all dead. You hear me? You're all dead! I will fire fly the ever-loving heck out of all of you! Yeah, sixth place. Oh boy, so impressive.
Hey, look
Yep,
who got
I'm
first
not
place.
too far behind you.
Too far behind you.
If only I could. If only I could just stay in first place forever, like I did in Crash Team Racing that one time.
See, this makes sense. Haru did say, like, yeah, they're good because of practice and watching people who are really good at the game. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
On Fox.
Baby park do 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 baby park do 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 baby park do 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 baby park.
Backwards. They're mirrored. It's not backwards.
I don't care.
Tech's
part.
getting tired right now. I'm not gonna take part. Goodbye. Well, good to see that you jumped in for at least a little bit, of course.
Weird. They're thinks.
Yeah. No. Haha! You hit my shell. How do you feel about yourself?
I feel like death.
Jeez.
I'm dry bones. I'm literally made out of bone. And
I mean, that's fair. That's definitely
rye.
fair.
Ha ha! Oh, baby. I may actually beat Haru.
Ooh, that would be interesting. I mean,
Ah, no, Rachel! No!
Take that as no, you didn't beat her.
I'm suspecting that might be the case.
Ah, crap. Well, I just ate my words.
No! I almost choked on my words.
How did I go from first to sixth so quickly? No! Stop it! Stop it!
Woo, I'll take second.
Nice.
I'll take fifth. I don't want it, but I'll take it.
I held first place for like half the race, and now I'm in 7th.
And look who's in first now.
Do you know why? Do you know why that happened?
Why?
Because it's Baby Park.
You know what? You've got a point. I can hardly argue with that. You're right. Absolutely right. I mean, you won the argument. That's it. You won the argument. You've won every argument ever. That's it.
No, I think
There's
we
no
should
other
play-
arguments left in existence at this
I
point.
don't-
You won.
I don't know.
That's it.
I-
You're the
I
winner
think-
of all of it.
I think we should play Adult Park.
No, I don't want to play Adult Park. That's boring.
Adult Park.
Adult Park is boring.
Yeah, adult park is drive to work, drive home, drive to work, drive home. That's adult park.
Don't forget
Oh,
the
this is
grocery
Adult
store
Park.
and occasionally a bar.
That's
We're
true.
playing Adult Park right now.
No, the bar is the blue shell of adult park. When you get blue shelled, you get stuck at the bar for half the race, making zero progress.
Okay,
Well,
that's
you
fair.
want-
That's fair.
Well, you want to know what isn't Adult Park is Excite Bike because it's a bike that excites. Ah.
Park. We'll call it that.
Yeah, we'll leave that one there.
Don't think so, baby. Oh, I guess we can.
I'm the king of comedy. I know how to make stupid, lame jokes.
I was the.
Oh, I like
I
accidentally
didn't
do
know
that
that.
sometimes.
Haru die.
Here come my fire flowers. Ooh, baby. Nope. Jumped over the mud puddle thingy. Bagel.
Chocolate.
By the way, Baku, I did just check the Discord. It was Jim who made the like accidental thinking
Okay.
that. Yeah, I just seen that and was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. No, the last time I posted on Discord was when I was asking about that one bug that was at my parents' place.
You're asking the great and powerful Destroyer?
Oh, absolutely, because my mom was freaking out because there was a bunch of, like there's a couple of caterpillars that were eating up her tree, so it's like, give me like a couple of hours and I'll talk to someone who probably has an answer for you.
Yeah, we go to Destroyer for all of our bug-related questions.
Yeah, that's I kind of gathered that after a while, so like, he was the first person I thought of when I heard like, we have an insect problem. It's like, do you have a picture? Because I'm pretty sure we can find an answer if I have a picture. And yeah, to no one's surprise, he
Oh,
managed to figure it
come
out
on,
very easily.
really? What was that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Dude, get 6.
I've been recently talking to Destroyer about a spider also. I mean, that definitely makes sense.
Ooh, who almost passed? Oh, it was a shell, okay.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Stupid Splatoon character threw a red shell right at me after I passed him.
Destroyer's the Pokedex of insects and animals. You're
This is
not
true.
wrong.
So-
You're definitely not wrong.
If you guys, so Destroyer just a week ago finally got Animal Crossing New Horizons, and in his first day, he had
I remember
almost
that.
every insect boxed and by his tent waiting for Blathers, like just
Yep.
this wall of insect crates.
He had a lot of fish too.
I don't think that surprised anyone when he said that.
And the best part is he doesn't just go to Blathers and say, "Here's all my insects." He does them one at a time and puts and tortures Blathers because he wants to see all the information.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the reason.
I was about to say, and I also imagine that there's a little bit of just like, I wonder if the game got anything wrong.
He's already mentioned that. He's corrected the game a couple times.
Yeah, I definitely get the feeling there's a little bit of that too, because that's kind of fun to do.
Yeah. Well, and I imagine a lot of it is error in translation.
Yeah, error in translation, or like just the fact that these people are not people who are like really well versed in insects or any of that. I mean, there's no reason they would be though, because that's not their job. But I do feel like there's a little bit of that too, where it's just like occasionally they're going off of information that they might not have everything.
No! Not!
Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
You've heard about correcting your teacher, but have you heard about correcting Blathers? Not until, like, last week when Destroya got the game. and then... It did not take him that long to find incorrect information either.
No, it did not.
Like, it was very quick after he got it. Don't correct Blathers, he's acquainted with the Duolingo Owl. Funny enough,
Oh
that
my gosh,
Duolingo
that's so
Owl is
true.
occasionally pretty incorrect as well. Like, it's a very good resource, but I know one of my friends is French as her first language, and she corrected the Duolingo Owl all the time. Which was kind of funny.
Ah, come on! I got a coin. Why did I get a coin? That was a game.
They're cousins. I mean, that would not surprise me that much.
Third!
I had first place that entire race. Why did I get fifth?
Because it's Baby Park!
I hate
argue
Mario
with that.
Kart. I hate it so much.
Then why do you play it?
Because it's so good.
If you hate Mario Kart so much, you should join us in Crash Team Racing.
They're from a family of
I don't have the
overly
game.
intelligent owls. So, do they belong with, like, the owls? I forget
No,
the name, but
Foxy?
there's a
No.
really old series where, like, the owls
Foxy?
were
No.
the main
Foxy?
characters.
No. Foxy, no.
50cc, 50cc.
No. Foxy, no. No. Rapolo,
The
no.
rage commenced.
No. Buckanisa, no!
Owls go hoot hoot hoot. That's my knowledge of owls.
I've heard some interesting things about owls. So one thing I had heard that, I mean, it's very possibly incorrect, but it's funny that owls are actually, well, from what I know, actually one of the less intelligent birds.
Yeah, that's what Destroya says.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, like, a lot of ancient civilizations thought they were a lot better because, I mean, one, they're really cool looking, and two, they just always look like they're staring at you.
I'm gonna murder
So
somebody.
it screwed up a bunch of people, which I find really funny.
It's so funny because owls are generally seen as like very wise.
Yeah, and it's literally just because, like, their facial structure makes people think they're staring at them.
When in reality, they're one of the least intelligent ones.
Oh
Yep.
my god. No!
Well, it's like a
Why?
lot of people
Die, Haru!
make fun
No!
of, like, crows and ravens, and they're technically smarter than a lot of other birds. Just, they're scavengers, and people don't tend to like scavengers very much.
What CC is this?
50.
I thought it was really slow.
Did you not hear the conniption fit that Deku was throwing?
Nah, I was too busy thinking about owls going whoo whoo whoo.
So slow.
No.
So I just realized something funny, Baku, but I don't actually have your friend code on my Switch.
Oh,
Now you
you
can
have to
get
fix
it.
that.
Yes, that needs to be fixed, especially before, I play today.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of an important step.
No. How dare you?
Why don't I?
Nope.
Why don't I just take a picture of my friend code and post it in the Discord in the relevant section, and then we can figure out from there.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh my gosh, this is just
Definitely
chaos.
faster. Definitely
I love
faster than us trying to copy
Come on,
it.
come on, come on! No, 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 no!
Okay, that's posted.
Ooh, did you throw that shell, Deku? Wow, Haru got fourth. That we should do 50cc more often.
Haru's mad
Yeah,
at
he's-
the 50cc.
It's like I can rock this game at any mode possible except for 50cc.
Except for 50cc. I am going to enjoy this crown because it is rarely on top of my noggin.
To kill someone.
I love this. Let the rage happen. Foxy's enjoying the rage.
I have voted for DK Jungle.
There's a list. There is a list of people.
Yay, DK Jungle.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Are you ready for some monkeys?
No.
Abyssal Haru, angry noises.
Are you ready for some monkey business?
No, I'm not.
Well, you better be. I hope you like nanners. Yeehaw!
Haru, angry noises. So Baku is enjoying his crown while Deku is plotting murder. Yep, sounds about right. And I'm basically sitting here reading Shadow to everyone.
I'm gonna fly to Texas, maybe North Carolina. One of those.
Well, I mean,
Like one of those.
you have to ultimately decide who you're going to, who you're gonna slap, either me or Bakura.
I never said slap. I said kill.
Well, I mean that's what I meant, but you know, I mean, I was trying to be super like family friendly about it, but you were just like, you know what, I don't want to be family friendly about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's just straight up murder, you know.
You know what? I guess it's not family friendly, is it? Sorry,
Yeah, no.
Baku.
I mean, this is a family friendly stream. I mean, we don't say bad words in this stream.
I hate it when you've got the nanner behind you and you still get hit with a shot.
That means it got around you somehow.
It hit me like that. Oi, you!
I fell in the water. You jumped right on top of me. Now we fly.
I never said slap, I said kill. King Deku 2020. Yep. Sounds about right.
This year we can put that in there.
You not the Russo. I saw the thingy.
Owie!
Get back here, Haru! Ah, God! Who hit me with the green shell? I almost caught up to Haru. Ow!
Well, that was a mistake.
Oh, whoever is the Koopa Trooper, you are dead. I can't be child friendly about that. I'm gonna murder that Koopa Trooper.
Hey, so I can't wait. How did? Huh?
So yeah, Baku, if you add me into your friends list, I can jump into the game now. After
Haru,
after the next race or whatever.
Adorable Isabel,
Okay, will do.
I'm gonna get you. You adorable doggo, I'm gonna get you.
Sorry.
I tried to take the shortcut and it didn't work out for me. Well, I lose.
Oh, I actually got the. No! That was terrible.
No! No!
Fine, I'll take third place.
I'm so mad. Oh my god!
Oh, the Koopa Troopa was a CPU. Well, he's gonna die.
I had a
Murder
star.
family picture. Yeah, that sounds about like the group for tonight.
I had a star, and I was about to run into Bakura, but he had a shell behind him, and the star wore off right before, like, seconds before, like, milliseconds before I hit him.
That that shortcut jump's hard to take on 50cc, isn't it?
like this one. Haru, Foxy, I don't care if I lose the rage. It's beautiful.
Jeez, the
Somebody
game is
enjoy
really it's really favoring my tracks apparently.
Yeah, it really is. Probably because you do so much baby park.
Baby park, baby.
We all
park.
think it. We all think it every time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, I
No,
didn't
it's
think of
because
it before
Baby Park is
tonight,
the best part.
and now it's gonna be stuck in my head. So,
I mean, Baby Park is the best track in all of Mario Kart. I mean, everybody knows this.
Sure.
I was about to say something that would probably get me kicked out of the call act. I was about to say, it's like, no, that's Rainbow Road. And then it's like, that's gonna make a lot of people angry.
I mean, there are some Rainbow Roads that are actually pretty good.
It depends on which Rainbow Road you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
if
just
we're
like-
talking like SNES Rainbow Road, alright.
I just like kind of the aesthetic of Rainbow Road, so...
Actually, what are your guys' favorite Rainbow Road?
Mario Kart 7, easily.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
I was gonna
absolutely.
say that.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, Mario
Where-
Kart 7 had.
Where are you
Oh.
going? where? I saw.
It's
Where are
been
you
too long
going?
since I've played this.
I started following you too.
No.
Which it sucks because I was in first place. I was actually beating Haru.
Yeah, I saw that, and then you're just like.
Brains. No, yeah, Mario Kart 7, in my opinion, had the definitive Rainbow Road.
Definitely. But the most
you
memorable one.
freaking Dry Bowser.
Please call me Scrub.
No. Just no. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even just the Rainbow Road track itself in 7 that was like the
It was
best. It also,
music.
the music. It had the best music easily.
Oh yeah,
Like
I mean...
when I think of the Rainbow Road theme, like my default like Rainbow Road music used to be the Rainbow Road from 64, but now it's Mario Kart 7. Like if I think of like if I start thinking about Rainbow Road, like 7 is the one that I start like playing in
Oh,
my
yeah.
head.
And I mean, good music makes a game so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So much better. Figured that out when I was playing Subnautica, because like some of the background music in that game is absolutely terrifying.
It's so good though.
You know, I really need to play
absolutely.
Subnautica. I've not played it yet.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so good.
absolutely.
Leah's
so
played
good.
it. Leah's played it. I
It's
haven't.
so good.
Oh my god,
Oh!
that's 100% a stream game. 100%.
Yes.
You need to play.
Oh, it's so good. Especially with the update they did a couple months back. They did a lot of like stability fixes.
There was an update?
Yeah, March or something like that. They did an update for consoles that just like fixed a bunch of the stability problems.
Oh, it's on consoles?
Yeah, it's been out on consoles for a while.
I didn't know that. I
I-
thought it was purely a PC game.
No, I did a full stream of it on Xbox, like at the beginning of this year.
Team Deku, were you trying to do like a anime like fist fight like?
Leah agrees with us. You need to play it, Baku.
I know I did.
It's so good. It would be like the best game for you to stream.
Well, we are in the middle of a game drought, and I am working on wrapping up a few games, so, you know, we'll see.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You do know what it's about though, right?
Lost in the Sea?
Like you know like the type of game it is.
Is it like some kind of survival game?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely survival.
Stares hard at Baku.
Yeah, and I do think that like finishing Subnautica before Below Zero comes out on everything is going to be a good idea.
Stares back.
Yeah, that's a game that like I can't play it a lot right now just because I played so much of it for a while, but it's so good.
Wife.
I mean, the one thing that I will say is that after a while, it does get a little bit grindy if you're unlucky with where everything is.
Right. Just know that it's a very light-hearted game. Go in thinking that it's a very light-hearted game.
I want to play more Ghost of Tsushima.
You just want to pet the foxes.
Dude,
I keep hearing about that game, and it's on the list of games I need to get to at some point.
Yeah, it's on my list too. What is that game on?
PS4.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a PS4 exclusive.
There are so many games that I want to play that are PS4 exclusives, which really annoys me.
I know, because like I have my primary setup on my Xbox, so it's like take everything apart to play a PS4 game for a bit, and then have to redo everything. It's a little bit annoying.
Like, I don't have a PS4.
Oh yeah, that would definitely do it.
Yeah, not being able to play it because I don't have the thing to play it on.
Yeah, well, the reason Ghost of Tsushima is exclusive is because it's a Sony game.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
and we've got Rizzle in the chat now.
Rizzle!
So hello to you.
Yeah, Ghost of
How
Tsushima
is-
is a first-party game in the same sense Mario is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not likely to get it on other consoles for at
No.
least at the very least for a long time, and probably not even then because Sony has been recently pretty bad about cross-compatible stuff.
Well, no, I mean, it's, again, like,
Actually,
Ghost
Sony,
of Tsushima is...
more specifically Atlas, but Sony also made it.
Well,
Uh,
Sony would be.
they're
It would
doing
be. Oh, I'm surprised I survived that. It would be stupid for Sony to
didn't
put this on
survive
other
that.
platforms.
Yeah, I mean, it's their game.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, Ghost of Tsushima is first-party to PS4 in the same sense that Mario is first-party to Nintendo. Like, saying, like, man, I want Ghost of Tsushima on Switch is the same thing as saying, I want Mario Kart on PlayStation, you know?
I mean,
It's just not
at
going
the
to
same
happen.
time,
It
at the
ain't
same
gonna
time,
happen.
as ridiculous as it would be, like, can you imagine how well Mario Kart would run on a PS4 or something?
Yeah,
Like,
But-
it's one of those things that like will never happen, but it would be really cool if it somehow did.
but I also kind of think of, like, the consequences that would come from, like, that happening. Because, like, okay, cool, like, the games run great, but now what about Nintendo's platforms? You
Yeah,
know, like,
Nintendo
what,
would.
like, what sells their consoles at that point?
The people would riot if Mario Kart was on PS4. I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
So,
I tell you what, this
Sega
sand
has-
totally wrecks me.
It was funny because I was just about to ask if PS4 had like a good kart racer, and then I remembered that you guys were literally talking about playing it earlier.
That was
Yeah, well-
also on Switch though.
yeah, Crash Team Racing's on everything.
Yeah, but
Fair.
Crash Team Racing was the original Sony kart racer.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
originally a Sony kart racer. It's just now the series is owned by Activision.
It was Haru.
He wins every
I was
time.
But I was so close to beating him this
Together though, I'm
Stupid
okay with
Saiyans.
that.
Haru always wins.
All right, let me
Friend, Rapolo.
let me get the friend Propolo real quick.
Yes, that way I can actually see what you guys are racing on as opposed to just reading chat.
Yes, that might be important. Oh yeah, let
Well,
me
you could like watch the
mute
stream and
that.
just mute it, but
The problem is that my computer's actual garbage,
Hello Deku. Hello Deku.
and
Hello Deku.
so
Hello. Ooh,
and
actually,
so the only time that the only way this is working is that I'm on the Discord call on my phone, and I'm looking at basically a static image of one of the times Baku was in third with the chat scrolling. and it's just been sitting on that for like the last 5 or 10 minutes.
by the way,
Robin's been wanting to be my friend for a while. I never noticed the request.
on the subject of like Mario Kart looking really good on PlayStation, have you guys seen the water in Paper Mario Origami King?
It looks so cool.
only when you're fighting the water elemental.
It is. I don't think anyone
It's
expected
beautiful.
the water in Paper Mario Origami King to look that good. Like, it's it's just like, why is it that there are so many games that have like ultra realistic like art styles, and yet Paper Mario of all games has better looking water than any?
You're not wrong. I mean, I guess it's just the fact that like Paper Mario, they just don't care about making it look realistic, so they can just make it look as nice as they want.
The water looks moist.
The water just looks like it is the most realistic water I've ever seen in a video game. Like,
Okay, Propolo, it's sent.
Yep, I just got her here.
Okay.
Which is
it's like we were playing Paper Mario Origami King on stream like just the other day, and Bumbler and I were just in awe. Like, what? Why does the water look so good?
Yeah, I missed that stream.
So I've held off on Paper Mario. What are your thoughts?
So
Great.
this is coming. This is coming from a person who's never played the originals. But as a person who's never played the originals, I really like it. I will say that the one qualm I have with it is that battles feel like they're unnecessary. Like, it doesn't really feel like there's much motivation to get into random battles.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, the game's fun and it's really charming, and the sense of humor is like through the roof. Like, I love the sense of humor in this game.
And that's
God,
pretty equivalent to what I've heard of the game. Is like the combat's a little bit iffy, but like the story's really good, and like the designs are just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah, the one area where I think the game suffers is the combat. And it's not that the combat's bad, it's that it's too hand-holdy, for one. It's way too hand-holdy.
I hate hand-holding games.
Oh, yeah, like, Paper Mario Origami King is, like, it gives you this... I kid you,
hand-holdy.
I kid you not, this game gives you the same tutorial twice in a row.
Does.
Like, it is that hand-holdy. So
The
that
exact
is
same
a big qualm I have with the game. So that's number one. Number two is the random battles. Just there's no XP system, so
You know-
they feel
Okay,
pointless.
let's try this one.
I really miss Super Mario RPG with Mario's hammer, and I liked Mario RPG. Super Mario
Yeah.
RPG was fantastic. And Dead? Am I reading that right? Welcome to the stream. Can you join up? Yeah, we can get you in after this one, I believe. But yeah, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it.
But the best thing about Origami King, though, by far, is the sense of humor. The sense of humor in this game is amazing.
Yeah, it's totally worth the buy.
Oh yeah, like it's worth the buy just for the sense of humor alone. Like
Well,
it's very funny.
It's a game that I'm likely to get in the future. I might try and grab it used.
I would buy it used. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it new.
Yeah. It's
No,
just,
the
just-
$80 is a bit much for like just the humor and all of that.
Did you just say 8? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Different currency.
Yes,
Okay.
Canada, $80.
Yeah.
Well, Bowser just crushed me with his big giant fist of doom.
Yeah, I only
Thank you,
pay
Dad.
I only pay 50 for physical and 60 for
I'm the dad. Thank
um,
you, son.
digital
Digital, yeah.
because because Walmart underprices everybody, and I don't know how they get away with it. I think technically that's illegal, but they do it anyway.
I do think that Walmart, yeah, because at least if they haven't changed it, Walmart's supposed to have basically the same prices everywhere.
Well, Walmart sells games for $50, and they've been doing this for the last year.
Yeah.
Really? They've been selling $60 games for $50?
Yes, I've bought all my new Switch games at Walmart for $50 over the
How
last
would
year.
you get away with that?
I don't know. That's why when I see people like, I went to Target and bought my game, I'm like, why didn't you go to Walmart? It's literally $10 cheaper.
Yeah, no, the Walmart here is absolute garbage. Where it's like, it's the same price as you're paying literally everywhere else, and they have like Mario and Zelda, and that's it.
I missed
So-
the Best Buy like Gamers Club Unlocked program. Do you guys remember that at all?
Nope.
No, I had like a local movie store, and that was the
So-
closest I got to that.
The Best Buy Gamers Club Unlocked program was if you were an Unlocked member, you got 20% off all new games, including like the full price ones.
That's so good.
Yeah, so like when God of War came out for PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
like I bought that game on launch day for $46
Nice.
because I had Gamers Club unlocked. So, but they discontinued that service, unfortunately.
Now, tell you what I miss is Twitch Prime's pre-order discounts.
That was a thing?
Oh, yeah. You got, like, I think it was 20% off on pre-orders. If you're a Twitch Prime member. And so they announced, it was a little over a year ago, that they announced that they were dropping that. And so I went on and pre-ordered every game I wanted that had been announced for the next year, because so long as you got your pre-order in before they discontinued the service, you got your discount, and they don't charge you until the game ships.
Yeah,
And
I did that with Gamers Club Unlocked, because when they announced that they were discontinuing it, I was like, I'm gonna buy another year to make sure I've got it, because they said like as long as like even after they discontinued it, they would honor any active services. So I was like, gotta get it.
Baku, were you gonna try to add in Daddy?
Can he add mid thing?
Well, you'd have to become friends. They can join mid game, but you'd have to send a friend request, which would make you leave the lobby. I think maybe.
Okay, so let's try this one.
Yeah.
For now, because this.
Yeah, Deddy, send your friend code over. I know I don't have friend code up.
Yeah.
Yeah, send your friend code over and I'll add you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is Deddy in the Discord, but probably not.
No, he's not in the Discord.
Oh, I didn't notice that the shell dudes from like Super Mario Sunshine were up there like bouncing around.
Yeah.
See, the good thing about not playing this game for a while is that like I get to be amazed by all of these courses again.
Yeah, they are very pretty.
Yeah.
Now I want to play Super Mario Sunshine.
The last Mario Kart I played like excessively was the one on like the regular DS.
Oh, Mario Kart DS.
And that's been such a long time.
I missed out on Mario Kart DS, but then again, I didn't play the DS very much. I got more on the DS bandwagon when the 3DS came around.
What happened was that like the DS era of Nintendo stuff was when my half brother was just getting into video games, and so that was like that. Mario Kart was kind of that one game that he could play with all of us, that he was old enough that his parents would let him play consistently.
Sorry, I was hit by a green shell.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, we got a lot of practice in that version in particular.
Okay. Yeah, I missed out on the DS and I skipped to. Well, I didn't completely miss it. Like I had a DS, but I just didn't play it much.
Yeah.
So, but the 3DS, like I got into the 3DS quite a bit.
Oh yeah, the 3DS was a phenomenal success for Nintendo.
3DS was amazing. I mean, like I actually just recently picked my 3DS back up again, and I was actually kind of amazed at just how ahead of its time it was.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like if my 3DS's charging port wasn't completely screwed at this point, I would probably still be playing it.
Yep, it's like the 3D effect that everybody just didn't really care about. I turned it on. I was like, you know what? This 3D effect is actually really cool.
Yeah.
It was a really neat effect. It wasn't for everybody.
It's cool. It was a little bit underutilized in a lot of games, partially due to the fact that a lot of people didn't like it that much, I guess.
Yeah.
Did I beat Haru? Did I beat Haru?
Fifth isn't bad.
Oh, Haru got ahead of me.
Yeah, I know Haru got ahead of me too.
Yeah, I mean Haru's in the lead as far as like us players for sure.
Right, let me see if I can get this
Haru
get this friend request before the next race.
No, like the DS and 3DS like family of systems were so ahead of their time, especially the DS. Like
this one's fun.
Do you realize the DS was pretty much doing the smartphone stuff before smartphones were even a thing?
It was. It really was.
It was like it was basically the first ever smartphone, but without the phone.
And also without the microtransactions that just plague smartphone games.
But like what I mean by that is like the entertainment apps and like just having like
6
kind of an
seconds.
all-in-one device kind of thing. Like that's what the DS was.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It did it before smartphones did it. It was actually very ahead of its time.
And then like smartphones still haven't figured out how to play their games without the microtransaction silliness.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
like
they did in the beginning.
They did in the beginning.
But
And
then
then,
once
like-
people learned about microtransactions, that just became because at the same time, I can't blame developers for microtransactions because when it comes to phone games, nobody
usually
will
free.
pay. Nobody will pay more than $2 for a phone game. In fact, most people won't even pay 99 cents for a phone game.
Depends
So how
on-
are these developers who spend a ton of time and then money on resources? How are they supposed to make any money when they
nobody
are
wants to
not?
pay money.
Exactly.
Depends
So
on the game.
That's where you get microtransactions. I totally get microtransactions.
Like
I mean,
there was
when-
one company,
I hit a call.
Kairosoft, a long time ago before they ended up jumping on microtransactions. But like the Kairosoft games used to be like you paid $4 and you just about got a full game for them.
Yeah,
I'd
like
love to play.
when Nintendo came out with their first mobile game, it was just it was a awesome new Mario game.
Yeah,
for
so I
$10.
love that. I paid $10 for that. I did. It was worth it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but everyone agreed. Like the game was a flop, and everyone in the industry pretty much agrees that the reason why it was a flop was because it wasn't free.
Yeah, they actually changed that. They made it a free game.
Yeah, and then the game just started blowing up because it was free. And then from that point forward, guess what? All of Nintendo's mobile games were free to play with microtransactions because that's the only way you can.
Because that is the way to win on mobile.
It's the only way to win on mobile.
The hard thing is that the sad thing is whenever that starts to leak into the console world, and you start getting console games that are not only paid but also have microtransactions.
See, it's gotten to the point where my answer to that has been like I don't buy a lot of games until like a month after release and see if they have those in it. Because there's been a couple of games that have been looked really good and then they've been microtransaction heavy and it's just not fun.
Now, I will say I do not mind a game that has microtransactions for optional things. Like if you want to drop 99 cents for a skin or for things that don't affect the game, for cosmetics. Because you know
for sure.
what? Because here's the issue. Games should cost more than $100. If you look at inflation and you look at how much more expensive it is to make a game today than it was before, games should be well over $100. But people are not going to. Oh my gosh! You got to be kidding me! I've been on the wrong screen that whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That whole race.
That's. I mean,
Everyone's like, "Hey, Baku." Oh yeah, that's right. My chat's turned off on the screen as well because I was dealing with. Sorry, guys.
that's right.
Yeah,
This looks like a fun.
We were
I mean,
also
Okay,
focused on the
it's
stream.
fixed. It's fixed.
The screen and like our conversation, because the conversation was actually getting kind of interesting.
It was. But anyway, I understand that games should be well over $100
Yeah.
if you look at how much goes into it. But the market's capped at 60. And so developers are having to find new and more interesting ways to make that money that they're missing on the original sale. That's where microtransactions for cosmetics come in. That's where paid DLC comes in, and I think it's a brilliant way to make that up.
The market's not going to be capped at 60 anymore because I don't know if you realize this, but games are already like for the next generation. Developers, they're cranking the price up.
They're cranking the price up, and
definitely.
you know what? I totally get it. Get it.
It's the thing, and I kind of agree with Baku. I'd almost prefer like the $100 games or whatever it is without the microtransactions for a lot of them.
I don't because
or the like $60 games or what have you with the cosmetic microtransactions.
Yeah, cosmetic microtransactions, or like what they did with Pokemon. Give me the base game for $60, and then 6 months later, I'll pay $30 for some DLC that extends the story.
Yeah, that was actually good. As long as I have to say, as a kind of an exception to that, as long as the base game has a finished story without the DLC.
Yes.
That is a must for me to be okay with that.
Now, I was not okay with what Kingdom Hearts did with their DLC. That was that Kingdom Hearts game is one of the ones that kind of led to me deciding that I'm not buying games like on release date unless the company has like a really, really good reputation or something like that, because that was bad. That was bad, and then Fallout 76 was also very bad for just.
You want to know something that I like? I kind of like one thing that I've kind of started to get keen to the idea to is the idea of free to start, and you can like pay to get the rest of the game once you've decided you want to play more. And I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion, but
really
I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion, but think about it.
I was not paying attention, and that worked.
Well, the point I was trying to make is the biggest wall for a lot of people from wanting to buy a game is they don't know if it's a game that they're going to like.
Yeah.
So why not let them try it out for free, play the first level or the first couple of levels for free, and then from there say, hey, did you enjoy the game? You want to play more? Now you can buy the full game and play the rest.
Well, that's actually
an extended demo.
That's actually what Square Enix did with Octopath Traveler. You had was it 3 hours of full gameplay?
Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they gave you. Yeah, they gave you they gave you the first few hours like completely free, and then from there it's just like, hey, are you enjoying the game? You want to buy the full game and keep playing? You know, at that point you can decide. You know what? I like it, but I don't know if I want to buy it. Or maybe you're like, I really like this. You know what? I'm going to buy it. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know.
But
and Octopath was a good game for that too, because like each of the like mini quests were kind of a complete story in a lot of ways, so they could get away with that really easily.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you one thing I'm getting frustrated with right now is there are a few groups I'm in on Facebook. For some reason, I don't know why this is starting now and not months ago when the game was released, but they're griping about how Link's Awakening was a $60 game when it was a remake, and it should have been only a $40 game.
People were complaining about that when it came out, though. I saw people complaining about that when it came out.
Yeah. But for some reason, that argument has come back up, and I'm just sitting here going, they rebuilt this game from the ground up. The only thing that was reused was the story and the maps. That's it. And they'd have no idea how much money had to go into producing this game from scratch.
I personally
kind of
was
like
okay with it being a
Pokemon Mystery
game,
Dungeon.
Oh,
Like
I
the
was-
Pokemon
I was
Mystery
well
Dungeon
okay.
game. I like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake they made earlier this year. From what I've played of it, I have loved the game.
Now, here's one problem I do have with Nintendo. If it's a remaster, then give it to me for 30 or 40.
Yeah, and Nintendo is definitely not a company that does that. Like when they do remasters, they sell them for a full 60.
Yeah.
Which that's one thing that I'm just like, really? 60
No.
for a remaster?
Now, if it's a remaster like Mario Kart from the Wii U, I can understand the full price because you know what? It's worth it.
Well,
This game was worth the full price on the Switch.
Mario
It was still a
Kart-
new enough game.
Well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is kind of a unique example, though, because it also includes all the DLC.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, at that point, it's like, you know what? That's fine. It's justifiable because at least you're including all the DLC and some extra new stuff along with it. So at that point, it's like, okay, you're justifying the $60 now then. If you were literally just giving the exact same base game that you sold on the Wii U when it came out, then it'd be like, okay, hold on a minute.
See, and that's why I'm kind of okay with the Mystery Dungeon one, because they had to make completely new graphics for that game.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know,
I don't know how much you guys have played like the original version of that game. It was not anywhere near as pretty as the new version. But I mean, that version was also meant to work on Game Boy Advance, so I'm not
How did
surprised.
I get a blue shell and a lightning bolt at the exact same time?
I got lightning bolted while I was
That's-
flying, so that was
that
that's
happened
fun.
to
really
me
good.
too.
Oh, that is the worst.
That happened to me as well. Hi.
But yeah, like
Yeah, I'm not winning this one, but I can potentially get up to like 7th if I don't screw up.
but I was saying, like, yeah,
maybe
that's what.
not.
Haru is hot on my tail, and I am trying to beat him, and please beat him.
No.
We're trying our
Oh,
best here.
I love it when I beat Haru.
nice.
I was gonna say that's what they're doing with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is free to start, pay later.
See, that's fantastic. That is very fantastic.
Which version of Crystal Chronicles? Because those were really interesting games.
The HD remaster comes out, I think, next week. Yeah, it comes out next week.
Oh, is it really that soon? I didn't realize it was coming up.
Yeah, it's coming out next
Yeah.
week. So you can download and start playing the game for free, and then you can pay for the full version later.
Nice. I don't know how many people played the DS version of like the DS Crystal Chronicles because I loved those games too.
I don't know.
Haru, you ain't Luigi.
Probably the most, you know what? Probably the most generous, like, free to start model I've ever seen, though, is what Square Enix is doing with Final Fantasy 14 now.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
amazing. That is amazing. I've
'Cause
I've been tempted by that.
Because, like, you
Do
get,
it.
yeah, no, like, you get the entire base game and the entire first expansion and all of its contents for free. You don't even have to buy the game.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
you don't have to buy the game. You don't have to pay the subscription or anything. Free. And I can guarantee, like, I can tell you from my own personal experience with that game, they are giving you 300 plus hours of content for free. Like, that is an
Oh, yeah.
insane, like, free to start model.
Which also, I will say, because we're on the subject anyways, if you do get the game, post in the Discord what server you're on so a bunch of us can make alts on it and just run you through dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, if once winter comes, if we get like this insane snow day and I decide, I am not grub hubbing today, I might just be calling you up, Nas, and saying, hey, 14?
No, dude, I will be totally down for that. Like,
Yeah.
you have no idea how much I love that game.
Same here.
I've got a pretty
Same
decent
here.
idea. We've talked about that before.
No, like,
Yes.
Final Fantasy 14 is legit, like, one of my favorite games in the series. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
I just grinded from 1 to 69 in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Wow.
I've been meaning to reactivate my account because I know patch 5.3 just came out, and I really want to see because 5.3 wrapped up the Shadowbringer story. So I'm just like,
Yes.
ooh, I want to see what happens because it's a good story.
I will say, judging from the guild I'm in's reactions on my main account, oh, it sounds so good. Like, I'm just doing the expansion before it right now.
Mhm.
And
Stormblood,
I'm-
yeah, Stormblood.
yeah, Stormblood. And I'm not going to spoil any of it because, of course, if Baku wants to play it, like
Yeah.
Stormblood
No,
and
I'm
Heavensward are
I am not
Very
spoiling
good.
the story for him because it's such a good story.
Yeah, I will say, like, the base game story is a little bit lacking comparatively,
It is.
but like
It
once
is.
you get to
Oh!
the first expansion, it's so much better.
Yeah. No, like I think everyone agrees. Like,
Oh man, that was. So I went a little wide on my jump and landed on the outside of the ramp and had to went from second to seventh because I had to go through the grass.
oh, that sucks.
I will say that too, like helping Baku and like anyone else who wants to do it on this side would be interesting because that lets me play something other than my Machinist.
You know, I just realized
Let's go. Second
I just got first place.
Yeah,
Nice.
you were way ahead.
Yeah.
I just realized how far ahead I was.
That,
You
that
were
was me.
way ahead of the. I was trying to
That was
catch up
me
to
in
you.
that Rainbow Road.
No, that
Rainbow Road.
We got so
Yeah.
into talking about stuff, I completely
You
forgot that it.
You went into Gamer Zone.
Yeah.
I think that was me like playing a video game on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the
It's-
best way. If you can get into that Gamer Zone and go into autopilot, that is the best way to play.
I can't argue because it's definitely that thing where like if you're not thinking about the game, you somehow do like 10 times better most of the time.
Yeah. But no, like that's what most people say about 14 is that the base game story is rough, but once you get to the first expansion, it gets real good. Like, it gets
Oh, nice.
real good.
It's one of the other ones that I like.
Yeah, Square Enix, they weren't just generous in doing this. They were brilliant because they're aware that most people who would buy the base game already bought it.
Yeah.
Like they're not
Yep.
they're not making any new sales on that base game. And so
Oh god, no.
So by making it free, they are really opening up the floodgates for people to try it out for the first time and say, "Oh, I like this. Let's buy
Fucker,
this expansion."
Did you hear what they did for the people who played 1.0? Like
Oh my god!
version before?
Yeah, go ahead and tell them. It's great.
Yeah, so what happened was 1.0 was complete garbage. Like
Everybody
they
knows that.
Yeah,
1.0
well, no,
was
but
terrible.
I'm setting it up for Baku and anyone who hasn't heard of this, of course. But so 1.0 was complete garbage. So Square Enix pulled the plug for a while they were making the new version, which is what we have now. They didn't pull the plug in the normal way, though. What they did instead was they turned it into an event in-game, where quite literally, for like, what was it, a month before the game closed down, the entire world just like progressively bigger and bigger monsters came down, until it was time for the world, like them to close the servers. And so they made a giant event out of it, where the freaking moon collapsed on the world.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's awesome.
It
was even better than that.
Cutscene.
Well,
As
like,
an
it was-
in-game cutscene, and then this whole event that was like them pulling the plug turned into the prologue for the new game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they made the closure of the old game part of the lore, but it's even better than that though, because when they started doing this, like when they started this like close down procedure, the moon, which was actually called Dalmud, which it appeared in the sky as like this red dot, and everyone in the game was just like, what is this random red dot, this ominous red dot that just appeared in the sky? And most people were like, maybe it's nothing. Maybe they just kind of fixed like the skybox texture a little bit. I don't know. But then the next patch came out and it was bigger, and people were like, it's bigger. Why is it bigger? And then the next patch came out and now it was bigger than the moon, and people were like, it's getting bigger. Like, it's growing. What is that thing?
See, I didn't play 1.0, so like I can't adjust for people's like what people were doing then necessarily. But this is fascinating to me.
Yeah, and eventually it grew so big to the point that it showed up just this massive calamity in the sky that was about to hit the world.
That is
And
awesome.
and that's how
Yeah.
they closed down the first game and went into the remake or the
Still-
restructure or whatever you want to call it.
Still probably my favorite way to handle that. It's
Oh,
like,
no, like-
well, we have
That's
to
brilliant.
close this out. We have to close this out, so we're gonna make it a freaking event.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy XIV is one of my favorite games in the series because it feels it is the closest thing that we have right now to a modern Final Fantasy game that feels like a true Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
And like some of the humor in the game is absolutely glorious.
I love the humor in the game. It's got it's got great. And the best thing about the humor in the game is how self-aware it can be.
Yeah. I was about to say like without spoiling anything, but like the preamble when like the NPCs are talking about one of the dungeons, they literally say something like, "Well, who knows? This person has seems to have a bunch of adventure friends. Maybe some of them are going fishing in the area." I
think
found that so funny.
My favorite cutscene in 14 is during the of course it's during the Manderville questline, the best questline in the game. And my favorite cutscene is it's during one of the final chapters of that questline, and it's when Manderville's mother shows up for the first time, and she is just so scary that even your character is scared of her. It's like to the point like she like looks at you and addresses you as like, "You, hero," and your character's like, okay, what do you want?
Yeah.
And like she asks you like, "You're gonna help me with this, right?" And your character's like is just frozen and just like gives a quick nod like, "Yes, I'll do whatever you want, just don't hurt me."
To be fair, that's one of the side quests, so like it's not.
It is one of the side quests. I don't care. The fact that
I'm saying like they're able to get away with that without breaking the game entirely.
Mhm. But like, I just love that like your character at this point in the story is like this legendary warrior of light that is undefeated, and yet this character is scared to death of this like random lady.
You know what would be funny for just extra ridiculousness? Do that in the middle of doing the Dark Knight quest line.
Mm-hmm.
Just for extra ridiculousness.
Yeah.
But the Dark
Anyway,
Knight quest line.
we're driving through a subway thing.
Yes,
That we are.
We got really into talking about this.
I can talk about this for a long time, and like
Me too,
most
me
of the people I know in real life don't play the game.
Yeah,
So-
no, same here. Like, I feel like I'm the only person I know who plays it.
Well, like I know people who used to play it, and then they got busy and all of that, and just
Mhm.
never played it afterwards.
And
So then,
yep,
and so
I
then,
get
like,
that.
this whole 2020 happened, and it's like this is a good time to get back into this.
Hmm.
And like I'm the only one out of my friends group that did, and it's like, oh, that's a little bit disappointing.
Odd.
But God, like, no. Like, I got to kind of refrain myself at this point, because I could talk about 14 for hours.
Yeah, and we don't want to like accidentally let something slip for Baku.
Yeah, please don't, because I do plan on playing it eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, almost took second.
Oh, I definitely did not. I was too busy
Sixth
laughing at
place.
some of my favorite ridiculousness to.
Yeah,
Push.
I was like a split second away from stealing second from Daddy.
Oh, dang it. I have to ask, though,
Was
what
it
race
first
do you
place?
play?
My main one's an Elysian, because I was doing Gridania's stuff. I do have an Aura, like as my
Okay.
side character right now.
So yeah,
I am-
Foxy's bowing out, and actually we are all bowing out because we're going to switch to Crash Team Racing.
All right, sounds good.
I don't know if Leah's still on. Let me give her a text real quick.
I
just to
got it.
make sure.
You know what? Crash Team Racing is going to get weird for me.
Well, Crash Team Racing's the one game out of the mix that I don't have, so I'm not going to be playing this one particularly either.
Same here.
I mean, I will hang out and call and all of that and joke about really funny things, but
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll probably play Crash Team Racing for about an hour, and then we'll close the stream out with some Smash.
Smash.
yeah,
Smash.
I'm just
And-
making sure that I have Smash downloaded.
And by the
all
way,
that
I was
stuff
going to
now
say that
anyways.
the race that I play is Lalafell because I don't really... I
Hey,
think Lalafell's the best.
It's also funny because I did like when it first came out. I played it a Lalafell for a little bit. It's funny watching everyone talk about how like great your character is when you're up to knee height.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best part about it. Is just like, you are this legendary hero who has defeated gods, and you're just like this tiny little elf child.
Hello, Leah. Oh,
Did Leah hop in?
Best thing ever.
Leah's here, but not speaking.
Oh,
I am
mean,
booting up Crash Team Racing now.
it could just be that she's like messing around with settings before she decides to talk.
Possible.
Now I gotta switch kart racer mind mode.
I know
thing.
that's it's
god,
going to mess with me. It's so going to mess with me.
because this game is so different from Mario Kart.
Yep,
Better
but
not.
it's a
You
good
there?
difference.
It is a good different, but it definitely takes practice.
It does. That's what I love about it, though. Mario Kart, you can just kind of jump in and quickly figure out. This one takes a little time.
Yeah. Looks like Haru's gonna do a very similar thing where they're gonna come back for Smash later.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, here we are. Leah's having mic issues right now, so she'll be talking when she has the chance.
Okie dokie.
I will say, like, the one thing I love about this racer, though, is the unlockables.
Yes.
I love the pit stop. That is a huge like, I really wish Mario Kart had something like this.
And they used to have stuff like that, where like not exactly, but like you could unlock characters as you progress.
Oh, I found out why. I found out why we were making so many coins at first in the stream, and then we dropped and weren't making as much.
What's that?
So, when you first start your online racing for the day, for the first hour of in-game racing, or it's either half hour or an hour, there is a 5-time multiplier.
Hello.
Oh, finally.
Yes, we can finally. How much of that were you trying to talk through, and we just didn't hear you?
I only just now hopped back on, so
Okay,
I
that's
had
not too bad
to
then.
close out Discord and reboot it.
That's not too bad then.
Nah.
So Wolf says, I'd kind of like to see them remake Crash Tag Team Racing. I don't remember.
Hi,
the tag
Foxy.
team.
I don't remember tag team racing either, but it might have just been something we weren't a part of.
Let's see. I see nothing in. Let's refresh.
I forget which system that one was on, but I definitely
that's a
remember it
cool
existing.
I don't know though. I don't know of any carts that I would really want to use that on.
Oh, I'm still Panda Girl.
Ooh, Wizard Komodo Joe.
What?
Oh, you are mine.
Oh, that is cool. I like.
At some point, I need to get around to playing the Spyro trilogy.
Viking Polar. Look at the little guy.
Well, like they made a remake or a remaster or something of the Spyro games relatively recently.
Yeah, I know. I have them. I just need to get around to playing them because I haven't.
Okay.
I bought them and I just haven't played them.
That is very fair.
They're amazing. So are we joining Nos? He shows as the only one is joinable.
Oh, I have a lobby.
You should be able to join me in just a minute.
Okie doke.
Actually gonna hop out for a bit and get some food, and then
Sounds
I'll be
good.
back later.
All right, just keep an eye on the chat, and we will do the smash in a little bit.
I'll still be in chat, just not here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the cart that I've settled on, and I love the colors. I got the paint job, I think a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I don't have any tires that go with it. And then like the next day, these tires came up on the pit stop.
Nice.
It's really nice when that happens, where it's just like, okay, like I don't have anything that goes with this, and then like a couple days later, something will show up.
Yeah.
That happened to me a lot when I was playing Rocket League for a bit there. And then I ran into the problem where like no one wanted to play that game anymore, so
Oh, there we go. Now it's joinable.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start us off on something easier, just as a we'll do ruse tubes to start. That'll give us a warm up.
Okay, joining game. Oh, it's not letting me join. Why is it not letting me join?
I think Rocket League is crossplay, Haru.
what's up?
I just
Rocket League is crossplay. It has some like weird things with the party system in game, but it is crossplay.
Foxy says we have fallen in the hole of Gravity Falls. That is a good hole to fall in.
yes.
Gravity Falls is a great show.
It is
We-
amazing.
I need to watch that at some point.
You haven't watched it yet?
Neighbors.
Nope.
You have to watch it. It's on Disney Plus. It's fantastic.
I
I
don't
was just
have
saying-
Disney Plus, unfortunately.
Oh, I was just saying, when you have a cartoon that appeals to children, but it's loaded with all these jokes that the adults will get, you've got good entertainment.
Yeah.
So it's like like the early 2000s shows that a lot of people really liked now even.
I don't know why, Bakata, but it's not letting me join your room.
That's really weird. What's it saying?
It just says unable to join.
And there's gonna be cross-platform progression, I believe. Not sure if that's the case. Well, the right
Have
term.
you have you tried
I haven't
backing out
heard-
and going back in?
Yeah, I
haven't
did
heard
that,
about-
and it didn't work.
Well, hey, I'm gonna back out. Let me try joining yours.
Okay,
I
that
haven't
works.
heard about Rocket League doing cross-platform progression, but that'd be really nice if they added that.
Actually, let me just try. Let me try restarting my lobby. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if there's cross-platform progression, that would be really nice because I have some cool stuff from the PS4 version I'd love to transfer over to my Xbox One file.
Okay, give it another try, Nos.
All right.
That's one issue with CTR is their online is buggy.
Yeah, it's still not letting me in.
Yeah, let's just go join Nos's lobby.
Yeah, I'll see if we can join your lobby, Nos.
Same here for my Switch to PC. I also have an Xbox One. Ooh, nice. Nice.
Leia's in.
Yay.
At some point, I might, I guess, post my friend code and all of that for the Xbox One in the Discord. Then,
That's
and if
odd.
there's a lot of people.
Okay, there must be some issue between you and me, Nos, because it says not joinable.
Try backing out back in.
Yeah, because Leia was able to get in.
I'm special.
Maybe Baku's the one with the issues. I mean,
that's what I'm thinking. It's looking that way.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, maybe it's because I wasn't in the lobby. Okay, there we go.
Okay, let me.
There we go. Okay, now you should be able to get in, I think.
Okay, let me hop in and see if that'll help.
yeah, it's definitely I like the design of this game. The design of the game's really good, but the lobby system definitely seems to have some issues that they should iron out.
And that's funny because usually it's Nintendo that has the online issues, and in this case, Nintendo is the one that's actually doing well. No, it says not joinable.
Yeah, not joinable, offline.
What in the heck? Yeah, there's some kind of weird issue between you and me. Yeah, because it let Leia in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about turning off the Wi-Fi and turning it back on your game?
Wait. Is it possible, Leah, that you were able to join me because it was using local and not online?
I've joined Nositas though, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, if she had that problem, then yeah, it would make sense that you guys were on a local thing, maybe.
Well, and really, non-Nintendo games don't usually take advantage of the local multiplayer stuff anyway.
True. Nintendo's kind of the king of that local multiplayer type thing.
Yeah, because that's what
Most
Japan
of the
likes.
time. Yeah. The only game that's not solely Nintendo that I've seen really take advantage of it was Unravel.
Oh, I've been meaning to play that game. That looks like a fun game.
It does. I'm literally waiting for everything to settle down to the point I can have someone here so that we can just sit down and play that game. Because it looks so fun.
It does.
But it doesn't have online multiplayer, which is frustrating.
Is it still not letting you in?
Oh, I'm rebooting the game.
Loading screen.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Why do things have to not work when they are supposed to work?
Unraveled 1 or 2. I mean, I'm primarily looking at 2, but 1 would be interesting as well.
I haven't played the Unravel games. I have it though. I just haven't played it.
I've seen them. It's 100% that thing where I want to wait for everything to settle down before I get them. Because it looks so much better with multiplayer. No, Baku still seems to be having issues with.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Now, whenever you tried to go to mine, did it say it was joinable?
It said it was joinable, and I clicked on join, and then it just errored out and says unable to join.
What?
That doesn't make any sense. Maybe you know what? Maybe I should try restarting my game.
That might be something to try just to see if it works.
Yeah.
While you're restarting, I'm going to go ahead and start up the lobby. Leah can come and join mine, and we'll see if you can come back in.
Okay.
Leah's the one that's like, I can go either place I want.
Yeah, I'm not difficult.
Hey, Atelier. Good to see you. I saw your message on Twitter. I just haven't got around to actually responding because I don't respond on Twitter very much. I'm not on Twitter.
Storms.
I'm not really a Twitter guy myself.
I'm on Twitter for like 2 minutes a day when I'm doing a stream, literally to just post like, hey, I'm going live. And that's like the amount of Twitter I do in a day.
Yeah, I keep intending to utilize Twitter more, but the problem is when it comes to the stream, everybody who I want to communicate with is on Discord.
Yeah, and plus Twitter is just... It's Twitter.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like,
I don't think anything
that is a
else.
good point.
It's just it's Twitter.
Yeah. Like occasionally, some people I know will post like some interesting things on Twitter, but like if I see some random person's names, it's instantly something I'm not interested in. Like there's 2 or 3 people that'll actually read what they're doing on Twitter if I happen to be like bored enough that I'm actually looking at Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It said connected to servers, so it should work.
Okay.
So I am booting up online again.
I never got Twitter. That is probably a good thing, and I will not recommend.
No, don't
Twitter.
Don't get on Twitter.
No, okay, so there is one good thing about Twitter, or what I used it for many years was as a glorified newsfeed. If there were things that I cared about that I wanted to stay on top of, then I would follow those things on Twitter. I would never tweet. I would never post on Twitter.
Oh God, no.
It was just where I would go to be like, hey, what's going on Twitter? And then it's like, oh, here's all my Nintendo updates. Oh, here's all of these updates. Oh, here's all these updates.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been using it for too.
What
like I said,
the
on
heck?
those very rare occasions that I am actually on Twitter.
So I got to do some Googling because it says unable to join game, incompatible NAT type, local moderate, and remote strict.
What?
That's a Google.
I have no idea. Yeah, I got to Google that.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Was there some sort of an update that needed to be run on the game?
Maybe I just need an update.
Incompatible NAT types. Okay, let's see what this says.
I forgot my Tumblr. I don't remember. I think I have a Tumblr. I don't think it's even using my Rapallo name because it's like the last time I was on it was probably like 2012, something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's on my end apparently. Since the game uses peer-to-peer connections, if a host doesn't have an open NAT, it severely restricts who can have open and decent connection with that router.
Okay.
Oh, for crying out loud.
That's gonna be a little bit of an issue. I do have Instagram, which I stalk for a new Lounge 5 eggs.
Well, let me for an update just to be sure.
I will say, Foxy, I think my Instagram's in the same spot as my Tumblr, where like I own it, it exists, but
Okay,
would
so I am using the latest version.
definitely not be looking for that to be a thing I'd convince people through.
How do you check the latest version?
You you just press plus on it, and then you just go to software update.
Yeah, so like exit, close out, and then just press the plus button.
Using the latest version, okay. So
You're using the latest version?
hold on, let's see here.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
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 I never got Insta either. See, you're doing the smart thing where you don't get all of the social media stuff that's kind of pointless.
Right.
And for the most part.
Okay,
I
let's
almost
see.
got it to keep up with some writing stuff, but I never got around to it.
Okay, I'm logging into my router. Let me see if I can do this really quickly.
Hopefully it doesn't break the stream.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point. We might go down temporarily, guys. If we do, just keep in mind we're going right back up.
It'll probably
Yeah.
happen. It's us after all.
Good point.
Insta is about the only thing I use postage-wise since I love photography. I mean, photography, Instagram's not too bad for sure. I know one of the people I went to school with does that for like her photography business type stuff. Oh yeah, Leah, Danielle Nicole released a new Lady and the Tramp bag
Oh.
from Foxy.
It's apparently really cute.
I need to see this then. She knows I have a weakness for Lady and the Tramp.
I kind of gathered based off of the fact that like Foxy seems to know you guys pretty well, so it's like, okay, this is probably something that's interesting to you.
Very.
Oh, Foxy sent it.
Oh yeah, let's have a look. Oh no, that's cute.
Now it's frustrating because you're gonna spend like the day deciding if you want to buy it or not.
Nah, I have to behave. I'm also one of those people that's like, I already have a purse, so there's no point in me buying another one.
Fair. That is definitely fair.
And
I
that
have
is gonna
one,
be
it's
lucky.
serving its function. It'll probably serve its function for the next 5 years, so...
That's what I try to do with shoes, where it's like I'll buy them if I absolutely need them, and then other than that, no chance.
Yep.
Any man is going to be lucky with you.
Foxy, nah, I just like showing some cute stuff. Nothing wrong with that.
Cute stuff is good.
So yeah, the weird thing about this Bakuda is that this is all because it's peer-to-peer, but the thing is Mario Kart is also peer-to-peer.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I'm more of the
And we
bag
were connecting to
collector
that,
than she
no
is.
problem.
Yeah,
No.
I don't. It might be an error on like the crash servers type thing.
Or maybe it has to do with the fact that maybe Leah is using up, is now here in
Oh,
instead.
that could do some things. True. That could definitely make some things
I
interesting.
have no idea.
But I
what
mean,
I do
if
know.
that was the case, wouldn't that have been something that would have happened like before today?
Potentially.
I think it's probably an issue with the game.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that
There's
it's an
some weird issue
with
because
the game
when
servers.
when we were streaming this game like a couple weeks ago, Bakuda and I were connecting no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should we just go to Smash then?
No, hold on just a minute. Sorry, this is taking so long. It's making me jump through a bunch of hoops. I had to reset my password, and I don't know why.
I mean, I
I'm
don't care.
not
That
giving
it's
up on crash.
100%. It's us just sitting here talking, and occasionally chat says something interesting that one of us feels like talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can
Yeah.
sit here and do this for as long as needed.
Yep. I just hope that chat is hanging tight with us.
Yeah, I think everyone pretty well is.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that there's been a large dip or anything like that.
I mean, 13 people are still here, so I think so. I think we're good.
Well,
Yeah,
Nat
that's
is listed
pretty-
as enabled.
Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Like, as long as we're sitting here and everyone's enjoying themselves, then it's kind of okay.
Yep. Pretty much.
So this is confusing to me because Nat is listed as enabled.
Weird.
Um,
That's basically streaming in general. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong.
oh, okay. Nasa, try to join again and tell me exactly what it says.
All right.
I'm just practicing for Smash later and listening to the interesting convos. And Foxy's trying to figure out how to print out a mock-up for cosplay.
Okay, so
Nice.
get this.
What?
So Activision has on their port forwarding page details and exact instructions on how to set up port forwarding for each console. For Xbox One, PS4, PC, Xbox 360, PS3, Steam. Nothing on the Switch.
Of course.
Terrible.
I knew
That's
it
so
was going
bad.
there right after
Wow.
you said Xbox 360.
Yeah, I heard
they
Xbox
would've said it.
360, and it's like, there's not gonna be a Switch one. I read your message right, Foxy, but somehow my mind wanted it to then think you were cosplaying as the Monopoly guy. Don't ask why.
All right, so it says unable to join
One
game,
day,
incompatible,
one day.
NAT type, local, moderate, and remote strict. That's what it says.
Yeah, I just put it on the PS4, so it should have less delay now. Nice. I know I gave up on my computer and just like loaded up my Xbox One with the Twitch app, and it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna read chat and I'll look at everything like this now because this is easier.
Okay.
I have a pretty good computer, so I can just.
So I mean, I think there may be just an issue on Activision's end tonight. We may just not be able to connect to this game tonight.
Yeah, that's what it's starting to sound like.
Which would kind of.
Yeah, as unfortunate as that
Is
is,
it-
it's
Well,
It's still really weird because I was able to connect to NOS just fine.
okay. Let's try one more thing. Nos, can you connect to Leah?
Do I have to do anything to set up a lobby?
No, you just have to go into online.
Thank Mercy for 2 screens, honestly. It helps a lot of people out. It helps a lot of people out, for sure. I'm trying to get a Rocket Raccoon cosplay done. I think you mentioned something about that cosplay before, Foxy. Either I was dreaming about a cosplay that you're apparently working on, or you've mentioned it before, because that seems very familiar.
Atelier. Well, it is Activision.
Yes, Activision problems.
Yeah, Foxy, I definitely have heard someone, and I think it was you, talking about wanting to do a Rocket Raccoon cosplay within, like, the last week or two.
It wasn't the last week or two, but I do remember that as well.
So, hey Leia, did you go into online yet?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah, it says not joinable.
Huh. I should be online.
Well-
It says it connected.
I am gonna get Smash ready now.
I've been wanting to for years. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, Rocket Raccoon's probably one of the most interesting characters in the Marvel movies.
Yeah, because
I just now got a printer to do it.
because all you have to do is go to online, and that should put you in the lobby automatically.
Yeah, so I don't know because I am.
Yeah, it still says not joinable.
I'm
could it-
thinking it's just an Activision problem right now.
Yeah, maybe. It's just really weird that I can join Leah, she can join me, Leah can join you, but we can't
But the
join.
three of you can't.
It's something to do. I don't. Is it an issue with your router, Nos?
I can't imagine. Well, no, because then how would Leia be able to join mine?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes no sense for it to be
There's
that
something
issue.
weird between mine and yours, oddly enough.
But the weirdest thing is that we were able to play Mario Kart. Just
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
That's
also
why-
peer to peer.
That's why I'm thinking it's just an Activision issue.
Mhm. Yep.
As frustrating as it is, I do think that it's just Activision's having a problem with their servers.
Yeah, that's got to be it. So, I guess I just can't get in. So have fun.
Abyssal Haru played sad violin.
We'll just do one, and then you guys can go to something else.
Ah, this is sad.
I know this is
This
so
is-
sad. I do not like it. I do not like it one bit.
I do not like it either.
Tis
Well, what we
much-
could do is like play something else for a little bit, and then try to jump back into Crash later and see if they fixed the server.
Okay, let's go Smash.
All right,
Yeah, that's-
let me go get
that
my
feels
game
like-
controller.
That feels like it might work, or at the very least, give us something so that everyone's not sitting here watching one screen
Yeah.
for the next
Yeah.
3 hours or whatever.
Well, we
Alright,
gave
so
it a shot.
Yep.
Where the Smash Brothers? There it is.
gave it a hearty good try.
I'm going to have to bow out because I can't Smash, but I'll be back in a little while.
Oh, don't worry, I am terrible at it myself.
Oh, I literally can't. I don't have it.
Oh, fair. That is very fair.
Yeah, kind of hard to without the game.
Yep,
Well,
very hard.
But
All right, well, I
will
gotta.
pop in later.
Okay, I gotta update the game, so I'll be about 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I will be in the chat. Bye bye.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Yeah, I've been waiting because I have the physical version of Smash, and that's the game
Yeah.
I really like the digital version for, and I've been waiting for it to go on sale, and I just don't think it ever will.
No, not Smash.
Typically do. No, not Smash. It's too successful.
Well, they did
Yeah.
it with Mario Kart. They took it to $40 for like a week.
That's true. But then
True.
the sales for that game have kind of slowed down a bit.
True. Because I was able to sell my Mario Kart cartridge for
Yeah.
$35, and then turn around and get the digital version for $40.
Destroy is saying he may be able to join in about an hour,
I'll be right back.
possibly sooner.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
Let me in, coach. I'm ready.
I think the main difference is that Smash is still getting the DLC and updates, though. That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't think like after this expansion pass, if they don't do anything, I could see that being a thing. But yeah. I'm in the process of setting up my TV for Smash. I mean, I'm letting Smash like do update. Well, first off, a download because I deleted it off of my Switch, so it needs to re-download.
Why would you do such a
I'm
thing?
sorry, but when you say "Let's Smash," that's definitely been a thing that I've noticed. A lot of people have made that joke. That's a joke that I've definitely heard more than once. But I mean, I guess that's the thing where it's like they did make their game with that as being a name, so I'm not terribly surprised.
Okay, arena is open. 7890.
Done.
Yep.
In.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be like actually joining the game itself around when Destroy It is because my internet's doing a weird thing due to having way too many things running at once. I think.
So, is it gonna be a 1v1 or?
Nope, 4.
Uh,
4v4.
I can just go in.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright. Yep, that's almost finished.
Password king was 7890.
And Wolf just posted it in chat as well, just in case anyone else needs it.
Alright. Just give me. Just
I'm taking
a
you
few
on
more
deck.
seconds.
Let's do it.
Go to warm-up game while everyone else joins.
I am going to lose.
I am way rusty.
It's okay. I think everybody
And
here
you know
is.
what? I've never
Yep.
played Smash with my Pro Controller yet, so
It's really nice.
That's a good point too, because I'm using it like I have a completely different controller than what I used to have, because my Joy-Cons had the problem where drift exists.
oh
I'm
yeah, that is
using-
rough.
I'm using.
Yeah, so I ordered. Well, what happened is I ordered in like a third-party controller from Amazon, and it's been actually really good.
So Amazon has a really good kit that allows you to. Oh no, that was not cool. That allows you
Oh,
to
actually.
open up and fix the Joy-Con.
Yeah. The thing is, Amazon has that. What I got right now is like this controller that basically like it's almost the size of the Pro controller for like these Joy-Con type things. And the only issue with them is they don't have an onboard battery, so you're stuck with handheld mode. but it's like it's $70 Canadian, so probably like 40 or something for you guys.
Yeah.
And I've just had no problems with them.
I actually
the
have
other
a-
the
Go
other
ahead.
thing to notice, Haru's saying, and I do agree because I'm seeing the same thing. There's actually a lot of lag for the Smash Bros right now. Which is interesting.
Oh, there's not a lot of lag right now.
Like, basically it looks like they're dropping to somewhere around like 7 or 8 frames a second for the stream.
Oh, I I was looking down to make sure I wasn't dropping any frames when you did that.
Let's see. Arena battles. Join arena. Friends arena.
Ah,
I'm almost wondering because I mean I know Smash Bros has had consistently pretty weird servers, but I'm wondering if there might be a
Goodbye.
thing on Nintendo's end or something.
Or
now.
is it?
Yeah, there is. Also, what was the password again?
7890.
7890.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that this was like a
Ooh, that was a close
problem
one.
on
That was a close
Nintendo's
match.
end.
That's cool. That was so cool.
That was a close match.
All right.
That Arceus just saved me.
Who shall I be?
Alright, hello. Sorry, I'm here now.
Hey,
Welcome.
how's it going? Welcome.
Cause yeah, like even my Switch suddenly like its ability to re-download stuff just got so much worse.
Oh, that's not cool.
So I think there's just a problem with Nintendo servers right now. Oh, maybe.
Their servers for this game have never been the best.
That's true.
True.
Right.
Hail,
true.
hail
I'm
to the
gonna
king,
feel
baby.
I'm gonna feel some lag here since I'm from the UK. It is what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have quite a bit of lag because I'm from Australia as well, so fun
Yeah.
times.
I mean, quite honestly, I almost prefer Smash Bros when it's just a laggy mess because it's so funny.
It can
Like
be
to the point where it's moving, because I've been in games where it's not moved for like half an hour.
Oh, for sure. Like, if it's lagging to the point where, like, you can still see the timer going down, then you're okay.
Yeah. If it's just frame drops, it's fine. If it's like blackout pause, then it's impossible.
Yeah. I know, it happened one time when I was playing with a friend of mine that I know in town here, but we were playing online because 2020. And, like, we were playing and we just had a conversation while we were waiting to see our people move. Because the frame drops were just so bad. that was an interesting.
Ah,
Okay. There it goes.
it's
Oh, that was terrible.
That was so good.
Oh, yep, that's it now.
Oh my god.
Oh dear lord! What just happened to me?
Well, the good thing about it being this laggy is that it, like, skill doesn't matter at this point.
Nope, we're just having a good old time.
Yeah, skill doesn't matter anymore. We're just enjoying this.
Yep.
Oh god! Hey, how you doing?
Come
Oh,
on.
that's
This is not good for me.
That should
No.
have hit me.
That's it sucks when like the lag spikes happen with a Final Smash like that because it's so much harder to get out of the way of something you know you could.
Ah,
Or what just happened to Baku, where you use one and it's hard to tell if you hit anything.
yep. Oh, that sucks.
Please just let me have this.
I didn't realize I'd already used my second jump there.
Oh god, no! Oh, that was close.
Oh, that's rough.
I thought his was different.
You know, they changed Pichu's Smash for Ultimate.
Yeah, I thought it was still like. It's the thing. I thought that I should have known it was changed.
Yeah, it's the same as Pikachu's.
Yeah.
Well, except damaging to Pichu because of Pichu.
Yeah, freaking Pichu.
I mean, I think
Right
I
on
forget
the
exact. I forget exactly what it was, but Pichu does have
I was in so much pain.
yeah, Pichu does have some minor advantages against Pikachu that I can't remember.
Woo! Hail to the king!
So I think the
69,
main one is
baby.
speed.
Landed on 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyways, you were saying something about the Pichu and like Pichu having some minor advantages.
Well, I think like the main one over Pikachu is like the speed, because like Pikachu is definitely faster.
Speed and I think a smaller hitbox.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
Speed is
like-
the biggest one though. That you
Pikachu's
pay
got like
for it.
Kirby's hitbox, I think.
He's a tiny hitbox though.
He does.
This way. Or not.
It's
I
okay.
don't remember how to play this game.
The king is always ready to go.
You and like
Oh, great. Look
What?
who's... Oh, no, I'm wrong. Oh, no.
Ooh, yay! This
Is
stage,
it-
I like it.
It's gonna be interesting because I haven't seen anyone play Byleth.
I've been trying to learn her. I need to turn my TV down. There we go.
Yeah, I just started another playthrough of Three Houses. That game's so good.
It really is.
Oh, yeah, I wanna play. Is this a squeaky hammer? I think this is a squeaky Owie.
No, how dare you?
And I do think it's interesting that like people's preferred routes definitely has been more based off of like their personal morals and stuff like that because of how that game's set up, and it's so interesting.
My crown! Where's my crown?
Gone.
I took your crown with me to death.
I'm gonna stay here.
But I'm the king.
I mean, it looks like King themselves is doing pretty good.
I mean, King, not King.
Yeah. Usually when I'm talking about King Deku, I'll just call them Deku because that's a lot easier, especially right now.
Damn it, Deku.
Terrible!
Oh my god! Oh my
Oh,
Why?
that was that's brutal.
Two people next to me had a final smash!
Wow.
That hurt.
I had my final smash. I was trying to use it, but I just could not get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you have a Discord server? Yes, Baku does.
I'm not dead. Okay. I'm just gonna...
How could you do this to King K. Rool?
Yes, there we go.
Because it's Baby Park.
It's not Baby Park.
No. He got a point.
What movie was that? Oh. It was
That?
was it Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah, you got the reference.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. It's got a good point there.
it's been so long since I watched that movie.
I actually just
been
watched it
so-
the other day.
It's
Die.
been so long.
Oh! Oh, I didn't die!
What was? Because that was a Kronk line, right?
Yeah, that was that was when Kronk was like interacting
God,
with
you
like,
had another
his
dog.
angel and devil side.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, because his devil side was just like, I'll give you 3 good reasons to not listen to your angel side. Number 1, look at what I can do. And he just like starts standing on his hand. He's like, Kronk is like, what does that have to do with anything? And Angel's like, no. He's got to get playing.
Oh, that hit.
While we're on the topic of like movies, has anyone seen the
You'll
movie The
survive.
Hogfather?
The Godfather? No, I've never seen
No,
it.
the Hogfather.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like-
I was
it's
The
like,
Hogfather.
Goodbye.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, I'm posting it.
Yeah, I'm dead for that.
You're so dead.
It's based off of a Terry Pratchett
Nice
novel.
though.
The basic concept is that death saves Christmas.
I love it.
Masterpiece.
It's so ridiculous. It's 3 hours of just absolutely ridiculous. Like Death trying to be a weird like absentee grandfather or type figure to his granddaughter, because Death has a granddaughter apparently, and like he's trying to substitute in for Santa, the Hogfather, which is basically Santa because plot, and it's
Right.
just It's so ridiculous.
No, I love ridiculous stuff like that, so I'm
Yeah,
down for it.
it's
Oh.
it's on Amazon Prime. So
Okay.
So basically, everyone who has Twitch Prime can go and watch that if they want. And it's 3 hours. I will say it's 3 hours long. So like, make sure you dedicate some time to that if you're gonna watch it.
All right.
But I watched that on
boy.
Sunday, and
I got ya.
it was so ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah,
But
Emperor's
that's
New
also
Groove.
me very being very into Terry Pratchett's style of writing and like humor.
I gotcha.
Oh, damn it, Decker.
No. Why?
Oh, that was the actual bat.
Emperor's New Groove is easily one of my favorite movies, though.
Oh yeah, it's
no,
fantastic.
yeah, Emperor's New Groove is fantastic.
Like another great part is like near the end, where they like got to the laboratory before Cusco and the other guy did, and they were just like, wait, how did you get here before us? And they were just like,
I don't know. Makes no sense to me.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yzma was like, wait, Kronk, how did we get here before them? And Kronk's like, I don't know. By all accounts, it really doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna die right now.
See, I love where like
you will.
movies are so kind of that jokey. Like we're just
I'm
gonna
already
laugh at this, and they take like they've taken themselves not seriously enough through the whole thing that you're just like, yeah, that makes about as much sense as anything else.
Yeah, well, it's just one of those moments where it's just like, it doesn't make sense, but roll with it.
yeah.
That's kind of the
like,
entire movie, though.
Yeah.
exactly, and that's why it works. Whereas, like, I've seen horror movies try to do the same justification, and it stops it from being a horror movie, it just makes it ridiculous.
hmm
But then, really bad horror movies are almost indistinguishable from comedies at some points. Like, there's one, I don't remember the name, but it was from the 70s, and the 70s had a lot of really bad horror movies. But, like, I'm pretty sure someone just wore, like, straw as a wig. Like that was about the level of budget we were talking for this whole movie.
I do have
And
to
so-
say that
Yeah.
my favorite character by far in Emperor's New Groove is Kronk.
Oh yeah, it's everybody's.
Yeah, Kronk is everybody's favorite character. But
I'd have to go and rewatch that to say anything with any.
I love how King just waited for me to do my thing and then went up to me with the baseball bat.
Yeah, because like the last time I watched that movie was probably like 10 years ago for Emperor's.
Oh, you need to watch it again. It is fantastic.
So
yeah,
Oh yeah,
it
it's
holds up
definitely one
really
of
well.
those. It's definitely one of those movies that it's just like I need to sit down and rewatch at some point.
So close, King. So close.
But like I rewatched Emperor's New Groove like just the other day, and I was so like I didn't realize just how much Kronk's vocabulary was like embedded into the vocabulary of Bumbler.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
because I didn't realize it until I watched the movie again the other day. But Bumbler does this a lot. He goes, "Bruh."
Yeah. Foxy grabbed a Yzma shirt
God
that
damn it.
they had at her job. From the sounds of this. They had a Kronk shirt as well, interestingly enough.
Yeah, no, Kronk is everybody's favorite character from that movie.
Yeah.
What are the chances that yeah.
Oh no, I'm dead here.
Squeaker. A little room, Yzma.
Kronk is a Squirrel Scout leader. Okay,
Yep.
interesting.
He talks to squirrels.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes about as much sense as anything else I've seen in the last, 2 weeks, because I've just been watching ridiculous things that... It's like, this looks stupid, and it looks like it's gonna make me laugh, so I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, when Angelier said you owe me a new acorn,
Yeah.
in my head it was the voice of what was the guy's name in Mulan? Chifu, when he says, "You owe me a new pair of slippers."
That just makes it 10 times funnier.
You owe me a new acorn. Mulan is one of my favorite Disney films. I love that movie.
I've never
kinda
seen it.
underrated.
I assume we're talking about the old one and not the one that, I don't know if it came out or it's coming out.
It's still in progress, I think.
Oh.
It's about to release.
Yeah, I knew it was supposed to be sometime
No!
this year or early next year.
This seems so
we're
fast
getting-
now.
my gosh.
We're getting so close. We're getting so close to the end of this year, which is very interesting to me.
This
It
year
feels
needs to
like
be
we've
over
just
now.
barely started the year.
You're not wrong, Baku. That was that thing. I heard one of the guys I know on Facebook said something about there being 4 months left in the year, and I had to stop and count the months because
Yeah,
it feels like it's
because we're still in
April
spring.
or something like that. Yeah,
Well, you
it
guys
feels
are,
like
at
it's April or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that long ago that it was April.
Ah,
Yeah, and it's there's 4 months left in the year, and it's just did I sleep through a couple of months or something? Because I feel like I slept through a couple of months.
Well, this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, it should.
that killed me because I was in the middle of trying to recover when you did that.
I always forget what day it is.
yeah.
Honestly,
That was a good hit.
Same Foxy. I forget what day it is very
I think I'm
consistently.
dead.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got my revenge.
The only reason I know that a week passes is because I have D&D to do. And if that wasn't the case, I'd just days would days still blend in every so often where it's it's nearly the weekend. It's it's Tuesday or something like that, and it's oh yeah, right.
I was
Sorry.
nowhere near that.
I know, I don't understand it either. My guess is it had something to do with the lag because I had triggered it when I was by you, but then I got swatted away.
Yeah.
For me, you were just in the middle of the screen. I was off to the side, and then next minute you just dashed over to me.
Yeah, it
Which is
dashed
not
me
how
over for
Link
some reason. That
works.
was weird.
I can't see. I cannot see. I'm just jumping. I don't know
Oh,
where
I
I am.
saved myself there.
I'm here.
Oh,
Ow!
there's that.
Ow!
Nonsense.
Stop it! Ah!
How did
I-
that not break?
I have that was my because I was seeing
I
I
was
thought
in my
someone
invincibility frames.
I saw someone hit the smash ball and it's okay, so we're gonna see another
Yeehaw!
smash here, and then someone just fell off instead, and it's okay, I guess we just saw
Thank you, Bakuda. You just saved me.
Oh man,
oh, that's
that hurt.
rough.
Yeah, but Deku, look at your health compared to Nosada.
Deku might. No, that's,
No, he won't.
that's-
He won't.
Hey, out of the game, baby!
King's King's asking Baku if you're thinking of doing 1v1s later.
It's up to you guys. Do you want to do 1v1s?
My thought, just as kind of a throwing it out here, I'm wondering if 1v1s might be easier on the servers.
Oh, it
No,
totally
because
would.
there's still people watching, which are gonna slow down the.
No, but like for the Nintendo servers,
Oh yeah.
maybe. Yeah, just as kind of like, I'm curious if that's a thing that might make it a little bit easier at
Oh,
least.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
might. I will play a few more 4x4s first.
Yeah, I think-
might, Rabbit. You might.
These are more fun in my opinion, but
Oh, they
Yeah,
definitely,
I agree.
they definitely
You
are.
might, Rabbit. You might.
There's lag already.
That's just my take on it. Where it's like I'm curious to see if it's better. If it's not better,
will
then
be.
we can always
Although,
then we can
guys,
always just go back to 4v4.
Keep in mind,
Or-
we do need to set a date for Baku Smash 2020.
Interesting.
Because we did do... It's kind of become an annual event. We did it in 2018 and 2019. We gotta
when
do
did you
it
the last
2020.
couple times.
The
did
last time was like back in, I want to say September.
Okay. I mean,
Oh.
if we're thinking of doing it like, oh yeah, it's actually August, right? So
Yeah, it
that
is
would
August.
actually.
It's almost
See,
September.
this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Where like it doesn't
The year's
feel like
almost-
it's as
yeah.
late in. Yeah, then like sometime next month would be pretty. Like it would be in the same time frame, so that's not a terrible idea.
You know what? I'm fine with that because 2020 needs to end.
My issue is, and like, it's of course going to be different other places, but like, here the projections I'm hearing is like we're gonna have 2 to 5 years of recovery
Darn
after
you.
all of this.
Oh, nice.
But I do agree that like 2020 needs to end. I mean, there's been some good things from 2020 for sure,
Well, there I go.
but
Wee!
because like 2020 has definitely led to me being more active on this channel, as far as like talking here and the like
Ah,
playing around
just
in the Discord,
barely
and
dodged
that's,
me there,
like,
Nasada.
I was in my
a good thing.
invincibility frames though, so
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I have no idea how you're managing to like time your iframes even with the lag being a thing.
No, Mr. Moon!
All of you were gonna get hit by that. Deku, I think you actually saved the other two from getting hit.
probably did.
Yeah, you
You moved
Yeah.
out of the way.
I think it definitely looks like that might have happened.
Hail to the king!
Because like you're doing really well there, Nos.
I love playing K. Rool. So
Yeah, he's always
I've
playing
noticed.
K-Rool when we do Smash on Rogues, which we still haven't done for a long time.
Picking Terry with this leg was a bad idea. I couldn't use any of the command inputs. Gotcha.
haha.
Yeah. So, Baku, out of curiosity, if you were to do the Smash thing next month, when were you thinking for like a general time frame?
Well, community stream is the first Thursday of every month. The only reason
Okay.
the only reason we're doing this tonight is because I was too exhausted to set up a proper stream.
Yeah, so that might
Wow.
not be a terrible.
That was amazing!
Yeah.
King Deku actually pulled out like that big laser weapon, but then I freaking knocked it out of his hands, picked it up, and shot it right back at him.
You stole control of David.
Although-
That's
from
also
I stole it from him.
that's still like 3 weeks for everyone to practice and all
Yeah, well,
of that too.
I think I'll make it the first week in October, actually.
First week in October, so like 2 months isn't bad for sure.
King
Yeah,
Tech
give him-
reached 10 KOs. Yay!
Give
Oh
everybody
my
a chance
God, that's
to brush up, and it'll give me a chance to kind of figure out the format that we want to use this year. And I don't know, maybe we can actually scrape together some kind of prize.
Yeah,
A
I know
$10
for
Steam gift card.
I know for sure there's a couple of people I want to practice with if we're gonna do that in that case, which is gonna be interesting. I'm just hoping that like on the day we have good servers.
I'm not good at King DDD because he is too fast.
Just channel you're in a bumbler.
I don't know what that means.
Bumbler plays DDD.
I know, but I can't control him.
No.
I don't know what happened to the capsule. I'm at the star.
I mean, I'd be down to practice with anyone. That's all. I mean, it's probably a thing where just like everyone who wants to like practice will have to set up. Like if
Oh god.
wanted, I
Oh
guess,
god. This
to
is terrible. This is
to set
terrible.
up an
Yeah, you're
area.
dead, Nostra.
I know I am.
If Baku
I
wanted
am
to set
so
aside like an
lucky.
area of Discord for us all to just like, here, I'm here these days to practice, that might be something to do.
I'm not getting caught on that, not again.
Well, this
I'm
is
dead.
terrible. Oh wow, I actually managed to escape.
But I mean, Baku, where do you think you
No,
would want
no,
people
damn
to
it.
post like when they're ready to practice for the tournaments and stuff like that?
I'll create
That's a
a.
very-
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
create
that's
a
very
Discord.
up to you. That's very up to you what you want.
It's a good idea.
Which, yeah, anytime that I say something, it's just like, here's an idea I'm throwing out here. Very up to Baku and all of them what they want to do with the Discord.
No, I always
Or
I
anything
always
like that.
appreciate input and advice and
Yeah.
suggestions.
Oh yeah,
I killed.
I just wanted to make it known for sure for like anyone in chat that it's like I don't actually have power. I'm just a person who throws out ideas and occasionally they're good
Why am I
ones.
going the wrong way there?
No.
Oh, that almost killed. No. Oh, yep. I'm getting better at the Bible.
Yeah, the good
Die.
thing with like this incredible amount of lag is that if you get one character a couple of times over, you do get really good practice in.
Yeah, well, I wanted to learn Byleth like a few months ago, and then I just haven't played. But yeah.
Oh, Storms, I know the feeling.
boy.
It's funny. Like I got Joker, I downloaded the game, and then like everyone I normally practice with stopped playing the game. So it was that moment of like, oh, like the character I wanted to play with literally just came out, and I'm not
I don't
playing
want
this
that.
anymore.
Because I can't stay away. Oh. Get him, Deku, get him! Get him with the down B.
Oh, don't worry there, I tell you. I'm definitely not. I'm not
come
great
on.
at this game.
Oh.
Yeah!
I was getting so sweaty.
Nice, Baku.
He's
One
slain both of the great kings of Old.
I'm just
I
like,
love that.
I don't want this. I don't want this.
Come here, I gotta Triforce for you. Let me Triforce you. I will Triforce you to the ground.
No.
You were doing so bad, Deku, though.
I know.
Yeah, no, you were actually putting up a good fight.
Really bad at DDD as well.
I'm trying to charge my system right now. I mean, I'm doing
I
the exact
see.
same thing. I'm doing the exact same thing where it's just like
It's
I'm gonna charge the
Luigi.
system. And
Oh
laugh
no, I'm Luigi.
at everything.
Oh, here we go.
It's actually not a bad Luigi voice.
I've
It's
always,
not.
I've always
Oh,
been happy
great.
with my Luigi.
Hero. AK.
Oh no, not the hero.
I have
That's
like
RNG,
2 or 3
man.
accents I
RNG,
can
that's
kind of
good.
do. And other than that, I don't know most of the time.
Right in the face.
Quick, get self-destruct. You can do.
man.
Bounce. Ah! Let me bounce.
Well, it's been dead for a couple of days. I mean, if you're busy or just doing other things, it's very, very reasonable that it could just be dead for a couple days.
Who's dead?
Me. Oh no, not Bill Watson.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Me?
Oh. Yes! Like, Nostra was sleeping! If you
there
got the crit, he would have been instantly
people.
dead.
Okay,
There are-
Hero
There
is
are
really
2
pissing
other
me
people.
off.
All right.
Oh really? Is he now?
Hero is pissing
What's
me off
going on?
because his outfit is almost exactly like mine, so I keep thinking I'm him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the color scheme.
Japan to you.
Honestly, that's kind of, like, as much as I love this game, that's kind of a problem that they're starting to have with how many characters there
Run,
are.
Deku, run. You don't ever want to be close to Beware.
Oh no, Luigi, no!
Oh, that's rough. But I mean, Beware is one of those really weird Pokemon where, like, it wasn't meant. I don't think it was meant to be like that interesting of a Pokemon.
Yeah.
But like, Beware kind of became
no
a
doubt
meme,
about that.
and then like everyone really likes joking about Beware.
Beware,
Well,
beware.
memes.
No, I don't want to go over there.
I work nights, so I don't get a good chance to play it and
Try to
forget to put it
force.
charging. Also, my girlfriend forgets to charge it. I mean, working nights messes with a lot of people for sure. Yeah, I knew some people a couple of years back who did a lot of night shifts and definitely
Wanna die?
did weird things for their ability to play games.
No,
Night
no.
shift just does weird things with your
Luigi!
ability to sleep.
I mean, most of those people just napped. They didn't sleep.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
I worked night shift for about a year at a hotel,
Oh,
and
oh
I'm
my
never
God,
doing
I
that
forgot
again.
somebody.
Yeah, I did the morning shift, so I like relieved them, and they were constantly saying it's like, okay, time to nap for like 2 hours before I have to
Ow.
do something because of paperwork or whatever. And it's just like, how do you live at that point?
You
'Cause
don't.
it's terrible.
You become a zombie.
Yeah, and it's that thing where like, because of everything going on, I've had to apply at a couple of places for night shift work. And it's that thing where like I want to work, but I also don't want night shift because I don't like zombie.
No, no, no.
I'm just out.
Nope, left.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Instant delete. Yep, 2 instant deletes.
and now it's
Well, that happened.
versus Hero.
Yep, now it's the two kings fighting.
Well, I'm the one with the crown, so.
Have any MP? I need to like just survive.
You
for
need
a
to
bit.
whack him. Well, if you attack him, you get your MP back.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah.
Do you not know how Hero works?
No, I don't.
And the
I mean,
winner
to be-
is Luigi.
To be fair, this was my first time seeing Hero played it as well, so
I just love that Hero, King K. Rool, and Young Link were defeated by Luigi.
That is quite amusing,
Luigi
actually.
OP, please no.
oh nice. Atelia's Switch is charging, at least to the point where they can turn it on.
That's good, at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mamma mia!
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Destroy the thing after Destroy feeds
Deku.
the pets, they'll be able to join as well. So
Awesome,
that's good.
awesome.
Mamma mia.
Okay, while you're getting
Who knows
started
what
on
I
that,
Foxy's having some problems.
No.
My arch enemy, Donkey Kong.
sorry for
Donkey
the
Kong.
chat, but I'm
He's
just
the
going to
leader
check
of
my internet settings really quickly on here.
Donkey Kong. It is time for our mortal battle.
Ow! Stop it! Stop it! I'm trying to fight you, but you keep on hitting me off the edge.
Oh, King K.
Okay,
Rool.
my nat type is listed as type B.
Means, but
Oh, why you didn't just try to... I hate you. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was paying attention to how Nostra wasn't invincibility framing my freaking strongest move.
Oh look, it's another Luigi.
Oh. That was close.
Damn it, Deku. Get out of here. Oh,
Hail the king!
And
let me
then,
do things!
what are we joining the opera all of a sudden?
Oh, you will. No! Oh. Bayless the recovery is so, like, massive.
Cool. What?
Don't ask me how you missed me, because I have no idea.
Ow. You know what? Chicken.
One of these days, it'll be interesting to see if, like, when all of us can actually see what's going on.
No.
Who's in what position?
I'm dead.
Oh god, no! This is terrible.
Oh, that's a bad spot for that, potentially.
Well, to be fair,
Potentially he's dead.
Well,
100% dead.
to be fair, that was my first stock lost, so
Yeah, true.
I'm still in good shape.
You know who isn't in good shape? Donkey Kong. He's dead.
I know. I defeated my arch nemesis.
DK's
I
in a
fell
bad
off.
spot.
3 times, and he has
Exactly.
horrible recovery.
Exactly.
Once again, not
You
I
did
defeated
nothing.
spot.
Good day, sir.
Well, I went the wrong ass direction.
Okay, there's not Wolf versus Nos.
No! Don't do
Explode!
that.
Explode! Yeah!
Ooh. Ooh, this.
You got boxed. Oh, that would've been fun.
What are we seeing?
Alright, Wolf, you got this. You just gotta, like,
Whoop.
not die.
The problem
it's
is
kinda
Pearl's
hard.
in a really good spot right now.
No. Yeah, I turned it down, babe.
You see, you went wrong when you got hit, alright?
Kinda hard
You
when
went
Fletch
wrong.
just turns in on you at all times.
Now I'm curious if Elvis ever owned a Zweihander. I have my suspicions that he probably didn't. It would be really funny though to see Elvis moving around with his Zweihander. That would be really funny to see.
Who else wants to tackle the king?
Can't.
I've still got like
Sure.
another half hour before the game's finished downloading on my side because the servers are trash.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm not super happy with the Nintendo servers today, but it is what it is.
You know, a lot of servers have had issues. Steam was down for quite a while today too.
Final Fantasy servers were pretty good when I was on earlier.
Hey!
I do just want to say that I have been doing pretty well, especially because I've been choosing random. So I don't know half of these players.
For sure. Which that's gonna be interesting when we know exactly how Baku wants to do the tournament. If like, are we gonna be playing randoms or like choosing our people and how that works?
Oh no,
All
definitely,
random bombs would be fun.
definitely choosing your people.
Okay.
But I'm thinking of
I mean, I do think like not for the tournament itself, but just as a joke thing, like a tournament where we're all just using random all the time would be hilarious.
I'm bad at
Well, if you
everyone.
did own one,
but
it might be possible that there really could only be one king, and that's
I-
Elvis.
Oh, no.
I think I jumped into that.
if I choose random, I can just blame it on not knowing the character.
True.
So
I mean,
just
you-
let me. My character
can-
is random.
You can use random if you want to.
Yeah, it's just you're not forced to do it type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm choosing random.
Just so I can have that excuse of, I didn't know the character.
Come here now, Soda.
No, I don't want to come over there.
Well, too bad. This is like the 5th time I've hit you with this.
I don't like coming over there.
I want that bullet.
Honestly, I'm really
gotta
curious
social
how
distance,
Nasuda's
remember?
doing so good with like the limits from the lag.
Ow. Oh!
So lucky that missed me.
I'm lucky you missed me! Ow.
Oh, that's why I love items.
It's getting great. Like, that's how I prefer Smash. If there aren't items, I kind of don't like it, you know? Because it just
fine
makes
with
it fun.
I'm
Totally.
fine with playing without
one
items, but I
does,
definitely prefer the game with items.
Oh, for sure. I mean, actually, that's a good question. That's a good thought. Would anyone here be terribly surprised if it was a DDoS attack that's screwing with the servers?
Probably.
Because that actually would make a lot of sense.
Oh god. I hate this dude.
So do I. Come here again.
No, I don't want to come over. Social distancing.
Marketing.
I just want to avoid this thing.
So Nintendo's saying that their servers are doing perfectly fine.
Yeah, but that's Nintendo. They'll always say that.
Oh no 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 no!
Don't go.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I had the perfect setup for a win, then that stupid hammer drops.
Yeah, here we are. We're seeing
Oh, I love that one.
a slight spike on this site over the last
Oh man.
like
Okay,
over
Destroyer, hop
today.
in.
Actually, I'm gonna put myself in the spectator stand.
It would
'cause I'm gonna
affect
go
the
get-
NAT type
Quick.
issue you had earlier, but the lag and all is possible. Yeah,
Hey,
the NAT thing I'm very interested in, but
Well,
the
okay,
rest is-
so Nasada, if you're sitting out for a minute, go into your
Well-
Switch settings and test your internet connection, and it'll tell you what your nap type is.
I don't think I can do that while the game's running now.
I did it.
Baku
while-
did it earlier.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess we're going without me.
Yeah, I
3v.
thought we were gonna wait for Destroyer to come in.
But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go get some food.
Oh.
Okay.
Just side beat a victory. His game and watch.
Hey,
Get
you
him
know
out.
how-
The code is 7890.
You know how I always say that I don't know this character? Yeah, I really don't know this character.
Game and watch. He's like the most fun character.
So this
I
Is
only
it-
know about
is it-
his side B, which is that.
Oh, this is moving way too smoothly.
yeah.
You're not used to
looking
it.
Looking at this site, I am seeing that there's been a lot more problems
Come
over
on,
the
Milo.
last like
Up you
6
go.
hours.
Thank you.
7890 Destroyer.
Ow. Ah, ow. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm alive. Ah!
Perfect. Destroyer's in the lobby.
Excellent.
Which thanks again for telling me about that insect earlier there, Destroyer. That was actually really helpful.
Oh, come on! no, Oh, that... Wow, that was
After all this
terrible.
That was
I mean,
so good.
yeah, that would make sense because your Switch was off for a while, but the Switch does actually
Oh,
charge
no,
really
I thought I had
fast if you're using like its natural cords and all of that.
No, 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 no. Yep, I'm dead to that one.
Wanna die, still have some bacon.
I like bacon.
Eat my bacon! Uh-oh.
Left.
Oh, I got to keep it. Nice.
No, there's no bear! Ah!
Come and join me, Triforce.
No! Dang it.
Wait, Mr. Game turns into a monster. Yes, Mr. Game certainly does. Mr. Game and Watch turns into a lot.
No, 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 no.
Got it. Ow. Get swatted.
Ooh.
If I could have got you in that pitfall, then hit you with a final smash, I might have won that.
I got lucky there.
Yeah.
Clean
But
my
that
shirt.
executor screwed you up big time.
Oh,
it was so good. That was
I
so
couldn't
good.
do anything.
That was
It's been a while since I last played. Oh, Destroy, you missed earlier. We were talking like pretty much everyone here hasn't played it in a very long time. And like, even if we were playing with the servers being as they are, I don't think it would matter that much.
We
It's
lost one
getting
game
better,
watch.
though. These last couple of games have been better.
True, it's definitely improving.
Yeah, that last game was smooth as hell.
Which, I mean, it's really nice, and it is also consistent with what I was seeing when I was looking up the
Oh,
network
and here
speeds
comes
and
lag.
stuff. As we were talking about it being better. I mean, it's still, like, mildly smoother than it was earlier. But it's pretty bad still.
Not the movement.
Oh, it's someone else's turn for the King Cruel.
Oh, that
I don't
got
know where I am.
everyone.
It killed someone!
Yeah, because
Oh, that was a nice dodge. That was a beautiful dodge.
Oh, nice recovery from Baku.
Be like a game commentator now.
Right now, because I'm waiting for like the last 10% on my copy so I can get in myself. And
Okay, so
yes, that
Doubtful
is
can
a
reflect
failure.
bullet bills. Nice.
I am the one. Well, this is me talking. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not terribly surprised that that took a second because.
Oh, no!
I mean,
Oh,
Baku, correct me if I'm wrong, but I
that
think
was a good final.
Wow.
I think this is the first time I've talked on your channel, so I'm not terribly surprised that some people don't know my voice.
That was the wrong way. No, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that'll kill.
Wow. I just got destroyed by two final smashes in a row.
That sucks when that happens, because it's very much just like, well, what are you supposed to do after that?
Yeah, Game & Watch's final smash hit me when I had just resurfaced. I was still in invincible frames, but by the time it grabbed me and took me to the end, right at the end, my invincible frames ran away, so it killed me.
That's terrible.
I had no chance.
Yeah, I also haven't been around for a while, so yeah. I mean, that's reasonable, and I think everyone here agrees that like real life takes precedence over any of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Real life totally takes precedence over anything.
Yeah, we're here to enjoy games and hang around with people.
I mean,
but,
that's why
real life is a different thing.
That's why I wasn't on for 3 weeks in this summer. That's why I didn't stream on Tuesdays for 2 months.
Oh yeah,
because I had to make room for real life.
Yeah, and like you had some stuff you wanted to do with Charlie, which is again very like real life is important, and the people you know in real life are infinitely more so.
Yeah, but at the same time, you guys are important to me too. I mean,
oh yeah, absolutely.
This is my socialization right here.
Yeah, honestly, pretty similar here, especially with like everything going on right now. This is replaced going outside to do stuff with people.
This is what I do with people.
Yeah, 2020 is the year for online games.
I mean, like most of the rest of the world is. I am suffering because I can't socialize, and streamers are like, I was born for this.
Oh yeah, this has definitely been the year where it's like, okay, I feel like talking to people. I'm just gonna boot up a stream and play whatever I feel like. That has been a lovely thing this year.
I mean, you know, testament to the fact that you still can't find the Switch in stores. I haven't. The last time I
Yeah.
saw a Switch in stores was March.
I seen this weird Switch that like you can't dock. I've seen that one.
Oh,
The
the
Switch
light.
Lite. Okay, yeah. The Lite
The
has
Lite's
been in
not
stock
worth
a couple times, but not a
Yeah.
full Switch.
No,
See-
the actual Switch has never been in stock.
If
See,
you have the
um,
money for a regular Switch, don't waste your money on the Lite. Just
And
don't.
if you
well,
don't
well,
have the
hold
money,
on.
just wait.
But see,
Well,
here's
for
the
some
thing.
people, it's better to get the light. To be honest.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like right now, Charlie was gonna get a Switch, and she decided
Yeah.
she was gonna get one right when the shortages happened. And she waited, and she waited, and she waited, and finally the lights came in, and she was like, you know, I'm just gonna get a light because I really want a game right now.
Well, and see, that's like, I do think that that's kind of that moment where the Switch Lite is actually a really good thing. Because
Yeah.
the Switch itself isn't around. And some people just don't have the ability to get a Switch at full price because it is rough right now, and that's and it's a really good.
Really quickly to chime in, am I the only one that is concerned about Daisy's final smash?
What do you mean?
I don't know. There's just something too cutesy about it.
Isn't that the point for Daisy though?
I thought that was the point for Peach, but I guess Daisy works too.
Well, they're kind of the
God
same
damn it.
character as far
That's
as like
true.
the niche that they fill. Yeah, they're both these kind of cutesy characters that are like surprisingly powerful. Daisy is more tomboyish. Oh yeah, like
Yes, I would agree with
design-wise, she definitely is. But just like in the context of Smash, specifically.
Okay, that's fair because they did kind of design them to be similar.
Yeah, like in the context of Smash specifically,
No, God damn it.
they're
That's
very similar characters.
I'm 100%
Because like, but especially Ultimate, I think, because Ultimate has like the, I don't know what they call them. I don't remember what
Yeah,
they call them,
there you
but
go.
like the Echo characters.
Echo, yeah.
yeah, Echo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who
like,
died first, me or Wolf?
So
I
there's a
think me.
very similar niche. that
I
they
think
fill.
I died first.
That's true.
We'll find out in the next screen.
Yeah. Just like there's a couple of other characters, like a lot of the Fire Emblem characters play
Oh.
are kind of the same thing, where they play very similar.
Yeah, like half of the Fire Emblem characters are the same, basically.
Yeah, my friend keeps on trying to defend them, being like only 2 of them are the same. No, like almost all of them. A lot.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
It's not wrong. We're just
Wait,
saying like they
what's
tell
wrong-
the same.
There's nothing
niche.
wrong with it, it's
No.
just because there's so many of them. That's
Wait.
sort of what makes it wrong,
that,
in a sense.
but that's not even what I was complaining about to him. What I was complaining about was why Byleth got in when there's already 5 other or 6
Yeah.
other Fire Emblem characters.
Chrome, Ike, Robin, Corin.
Honestly, like as much as I
Persona.
do agree that like there's a lot of Fire Emblem characters, I'm wondering if it might be a licensing issue. Because like it would be
Got out first.
infinitely.
Oh, we got out
easier
at the
for-
same exact time.
Yeah, but it'll
Like-
kick all us.
It would be infinitely easier for Nintendo to license Fire Emblem characters than, let's say, just as throwing it out there, than licensing Spyro. Like
Yeah.
they will always be
Yeah.
able to get Fire Emblem in easier than that type of thing. And like I imagine that getting, let's say, Joker, I imagine that was expensive.
Oh, no, that just proved it. That just proved it. That just proved that this game is biased towards Fire Emblem characters. It just let Byleth back in, even though that we both died at the exact same time. We both
No,
had
Yeah, but I
no,
got
no,
more
it's
players than you.
just biased against you personally.
I thought you were gonna say it's not biased, but never mind.
Nobody got time for that.
Have me and Destroya got it into a 1v1 twice now? I think so. That does sound about right.
It is so hard to play this strategically when it's lagging like this.
You're
Yeah,
not
and
wrong.
on like these small maps as well. Oh boy.
Yeah, the small maps are definitely worse for the fact that it's lagging
Oh,
like
hi, Mother
this.
Brain.
Also, can we just admire how small battlefield is a thing now?
That is such a cool thing that they added in.
No!
When did I take this much damage? Oh god.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, I do like the fact that small battlefield is a thing now.
It's just so much fun. And I also love how you can.
Oh man!
I also love how the battlefields and Omega stages, you can play any song now.
Yeah.
It's not just the Smash original songs.
Damn it, sure. I was gonna use that against you. No, get away from me, Bakura.
Oh!
Oh! Oh my
I
god!
didn't get hit by this. Thank you, Destroyer.
No!
Damn it, Destroyer.
Oh, that did a lot of really good things for the game to watch, for sure.
The Game & Watches is hard to dodge.
It really
it is. Game & Watch is really hard to
I'm
dodge
out.
for everyone that doesn't have a floating up.
Yeah, if like Jigglypuff and Kirby and Meta Knight, they can dodge it easily.
Yeah, but like if you don't have a really good up that floats, you're kind of in a bad spot with his.
King K. Rool might be able to dodge it somewhat because of his
Oh
recovery.
no! No! I
Oh!
Oh no! That's
Oh, you stupid octopus squid thing.
oh, that hurts.
I'm just waiting for Destroyer just like type in the comments, be like,
Oh,
all the differences between octopus and squids.
I mean, don't tempt Destroyer because he probably has a dissertation hidden somewhere about that exact subject.
Just a full-on subject thesis.
We back in this, boys. We back in this.
I
need to
mean, would it
change my
surprise
character.
anyone?
I mean,
I
it's
completely
just-
forgot your.
We should play a full random round.
I'd be down.
I'm down with that.
Let's do
Alright,
it.
let's.
As long as I don't get friggin' Mega Man again. That
Yeah,
always
hold on a
happens.
minute. Let's. Let me change fighter here and just go
What? I
random.
didn't hear what we're talking about. Okay, so
That's probably
Destroyer,
a
we
good
were joking. No, I'm gonna tell him this would be this is funny. But they were talking about like let's not just wait until Destroyer is types up in chat like all the differences between an octopus and a squid, and I was saying like you probably have a dissertation or something hiding somewhere on that exact subject.
You can go and Destroyer. Oh, wait. I'll go next round.
You know, it would not terribly surprise me if you had something set aside that just has those exact things. Don't tempt
Don't
me,
tempt me,
I
I
will.
will.
I kind of figured.
Are they both seafood? Oh my god.
This is gonna be awful.
Nope.
Oh.
Ooh, this is
This is an interesting matchup.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would want to be in Pit's shoes right now, though.
Pit or Duck?
Pit has a Dark Pit.
I am back.
But like
Well,
the flying is so good right now. Oh, with how small the stage is.
Yeah, the Bayonetta stage. I'm playing
I feel
Bayonetta, and I
I
just
feel like Cloud kind of suffers a little bit because Cloud has that long wind-up time for a lot of skills.
Right.
yeah, that's definitely Duck. I mean,
It's
Cloud
honestly-
does up though, like with the strength.
Oh, for sure, Cloud's strong, but like it's always the problem I've had with playing Cloud, where like because his skills have such a long timer before they actually do something.
Oh.
A fast opponent is a really bad matchup.
Yeah, it's like
And, like,
Cloud and
you've got-
Pilots are like similar in that aspect.
And like, there's enough fast characters here that I mean, you can kind of see like Deku's kind of struggling a little bit, getting some good kills in, but this is definitely not your best position to be in.
Yeah, like you got Marth there.
Yeah.
You're just obliterated.
I mean, Baku's doing pretty good this time. I'm considering everything.
Especially considering I'm just button mashing. I am literally just button mashing.
Bucket play.
That's good to know. But
You might
yeah,
have move. Yeah, you were gonna get hit by that.
Oh, it's gonna be very interesting seeing Baku do like the Final Fantasy XIV mechanics.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Do we want to run Baku in Ifrit a couple of times so that he like learns how to get out of puddles and stuff like that?
I would probably think that Ifrit would be a very important fight. Ifrit would be an important fight in that he would like it's the first like real fight that introduces like a main mechanic that you have to pay attention to.
That's what I mean. Like Ifrit or Titan, I think would be one of those ones where like we should probably run everyone new through a couple times.
Because like that's one of those fights where you just like there's a certain part of the fight that you have to pay attention to, and if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it and you'll like die.
Yeah, I will say, I don't know what you guys prefer, but like I'll probably try to do healer. Like I'll probably try to.
I'm a lady.
I'll probably try to heal that fight, just so that like one of us who knows what they're doing is doing healer. Because that's gonna be a rough fight if the healer dies.
Start off too.
I don't know what I'm doing.
when he said I'm a lady, the first thing I thought of was cheese.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Now we're brother ladies. Oh my god.
I hear the Alexander Titan fight raid is the hardest fight in 14. Not anymore. They introduced something new in the latest patch that's significantly worse, and the guild I'm in is actually still trying to figure out the last 35%.
I have no idea what the hardest fight is anymore.
The hardest fight is kind of the hardest fight is kind of a spoiler thing.
Get up there!
The hardest fight is
This is so
the hardest
bad.
fight now is one of the new dungeons they introduced in 5.3. And the extreme version of the fight, everyone's still trying to figure out ideal mechanics. And stuff right now.
I'm dead.
I'm still remember when I still remember when Titan Extreme destroyed everybody.
Oh, because Arceus. I forgot about Arceus.
The god of all Pokemon. Isn't that what he is? The god of all Pokemon or something like that?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be, yeah.
In the
He's the
Pokemon
first.
movie, in the Detective Pikachu movie.
Oh, I forgot that traveled. That's me dead.
Well, you could survive. You're not gonna survive. I spoke too soon!
Yeah, but I can't recover from that.
Star. Also, hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
Oh.
You hop
Like,
back
what
in, Nos?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the next fight.
We were doing all random.
So we're doing all randoms.
Yeah, I gotta switch my character to random.
Okay.
Give me
And
a
did
sec.
you check your NAT settings?
I propose here.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means someone's gonna have to spectate every so often.
Hang on.
I mean, I have no problems spectating for this one. Just to make things easier.
let me switch to random because I'm still on K rule, and then someone's gonna have to get out.
Yeah, I'm just switching my fighter.
Be three
Alright,
people
then I'll-
waiting.
I don't think you can. I think it only lets 2 in the waiting area.
It looks like there can be another person
Yeah,
in the
it-
meeting.
Does look like it should fit 3, but I've never seen it with 3 in there.
I am now on random.
Okay, I'm switched over to random.
Okay. You ready?
There it is.
I think so. So if I get Byleth from random, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna kill someone.
Let me know if I should move to the
I'm
waiting
gonna
area.
kill someone if I get
I
it.
think I think the game will just automatically move someone to the waiting area.
I don't like Falcon in this game.
I don't like Falcon in any game. Falcon's not.
I prefer him
terrible
in
at Falcon.
Brawl.
I heard a lot of people liked Falcon in Brawl, but I just never could get him to work.
Brawl was an interesting entry.
There was a bomb.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw it.
I kept hearing that where like Brawl was an entry that a lot of people consider kind of, like you said, interesting.
I would I think most people agree that Brawl is the weakest entry in the series, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's just it does a lot of very interesting different things.
Brawl was the first one I played. And the
Oh,
subset
same here.
so
I do think Brawl's story was kind of the best in the series,
Well,
but that's also not saying much because the series isn't known for a story.
Well, yeah, but I liked the adventure mode though. Like it was the only game in the series that really acknowledged like the characters kind of interacting with each other outside of just fighting and actually like doing stuff that means something.
Yeah. And like they tried to do it with this game, and I do think like it was a very good attempt.
Yeah, but I still think that Brawl did it better.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This time, like it was a good story, but it kind of felt like it was mostly just there to set up like the stickers
Did I
and stuff like
expect
that.
Yeah, it was, and and plus one thing that the adventure mode in this game didn't have that I kind of miss from Brawl is the like the side-scrolling sections. I miss that.
Yeah.
The
I missed
side-scrolling
That was
sections
super
were-
annoying though, I will admit.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
But,
some of it was annoying, but there was
Yeah.
like a charm to it. Like it was kind of fun.
Yeah. I mean, and I think Baku can agree with me. Like,
Oh.
that's a thing with all platformers almost, where like there's those 1 or 2 levels you need.
On my part.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Even
For sure.
even Hollow Knight had a couple of those where like there's
Yeah.
1 or 2 levels that are
It's
just
like,
are infuriating.
I'm dead.
I think that's just every game in general. I think everybody, like even your favorite game of all time, has that one thing that you
He
don't like.
free
Yep.
stuffed us.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're talking about different entries in the Smash Brothers series. You know, for the longest time, Melee was the competitive Smash Brothers.
Yeah, it still kind of is.
Is it still? I was kind of wondering if this would
This
take
game,
its place.
this game has definitely really taken off in terms of competitive, but it's still kind of separate from Melee. Like Melee still has its own competitive scene, and it's still the more popular one.
Well, I think Melee is more popular because like it's harder because there's less characters and the different controls as well.
It's more it's more technical. There's
Yeah.
more technical aspects to it, and also I have Palutena. This is going to go horribly.
Now King says that he feels that
your medicine.
Ultimate is more balanced.
It is more balanced than Melee.
Yeah.
It's just that
they've had more
Melee
time. They've had more
Melee
time
has
to earn
more
Kings.
Melee has more technical things that this game doesn't have.
I kind of feel like because Melee was the first Smash to actually be competitive, that it will always be the competitive one.
It will.
It's like no matter how much better another game is, Melee is going to always be that classic competitive game that everyone goes back to.
Until the people who played Melee like retire from playing games. That's kind of the.
That's fair.
Like there is a lifeline on how long that's gonna go, but definitely as long as the people who grew up with Melee are playing competitively, Melee is gonna be mostly seen as the competitive one.
Well, I think it's mostly because when I say Melee is more technical, like you can't do stuff like wave dashing in this game. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that makes Melee the more attractive competitive game.
Oh yeah, but like once we get to the point where like people who grew up with, let's say, Ultimate are the primary competitive players, that'll shift a little bit.
We'll have to see about that because you could still have like newer generations, you know, try out Melee and go, wow, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do in this game that you can't do in Ultimate. You know?
like I do think that Melee will even after like
No.
Melee stops being the main
I hate
game, I can
this.
see Melee always having like a division type thing. Like
I just want
where
to give people their medicine.
there will usually be someone who's playing Melee in a competitive standpoint. For sure.
Take your medicine.
No, I don't want to take my medicine. I hate taking my medicine.
Okay. So you're gonna keep on thinking that Rosalina's real.
She is in our heart.
But Rosalina is real in my heart.
I mean, to be fair,
Shut
I
up and
was
take your
using
medication.
Rosalina in Mario Kart earlier, and she was actually doing pretty good.
Rosalina's my waifu.
Do your pillow.
I don't know. I actually really enjoyed the Galaxy games.
Alright, Mark.
The Galaxy game is great. Hey, guess what? Mega Laser.
Oh, that's good.
I kind of want like a Galaxy 3 or like a remake of Galaxy, 'cause I think that would be really fun.
Someone in chat was saying put Galaxy on the Switch. I don't remember who it was, but it was someone.
Yeah, I remember that. That was something that came up.
Because it's when we were
recently as
talking about
well.
Sunshine as well, like Sunshine and Galaxy on the Switch.
Yeah, I definitely remember that conversation was brought up where it's like, yeah, let's actually do that because that would be really fun.
I just
Well,
want.
Sorry.
Oh crap! Crap! I died. I just killed myself. No, I was just saying I just want Sunshine on a Switch. But at the same time, I also don't know how they would do it. I don't know, like, the reason why I don't know how you would do Sunshine on the Switch is because that was a game that heavily utilized analog control triggers. Because like you had two different modes of spraying the water. You would either run around while spraying the water, or you would hold the button all the way down and then stand in place and aim. How would you do that on the Switch where analog triggers aren't a thing? It's literally just on or off.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I mean,
What I was
in, like-
thinking a while ago was like, why haven't they put the Wii U Mario game, like the 4-player one with like
3D World,
Like-
yeah. A lot of people
yeah,
are very
the one with the
surprised
cat.
that
Yeah, why haven't they put that on the Switch?
There's a
Like the
lot
one that
of
introduced like the cat suits.
There are a lot of people who are very like genuinely surprised. Like it's actually quite surprising that
Well,
Nintendo has
I
not
think
put
you have
that
to go
on.
into the spectator stands in order to actually get into the waiting area. Eventually.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna pull myself out and let him in for like a few games.
yeah, because what happens, and I'll do it here, is okay. There we go. But like,
Yeah, 'cause,
someone
like, you
has
can't
to.
get in.
There's only two.
Oh wait, no, you
is
can.
there three?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
There you go. I thought you could
well,
do 3.
Yeah,
I
so
was
then
pretty
it's
sure
the
you could do
next,
3.
like this game plays, you two move up, and then I move into the next
Yeah.
thing. So you
Yeah.
have to wait 2 games to get in. So it can't
Yeah,
fit 3.
oh,
We're
that-
just sort of silly.
yeah. But
Yeah, we just screwed it up earlier. That's all.
Why am I always the second?
there are some games that I'm genuinely surprised have not been ported over to the Switch from the Wii U. Like not just the 3D Mario game, like the Zelda remasters. I can't believe the Zelda remasters haven't been ported over yet.
I mean, given some time, they might, but I think the Zelda team is primarily working on new games. Yeah, like Breath of the Wild 2.
Well, yeah, but
And keep in mind, next year is the Zelda 35th anniversary. So if they're going to do anything big, they're going to do it next year.
yeah,
Yeah, I do think next year is going to be them trying the Breath of the Wild 2. Because I was talking with one of my friends that I know in real life here, and it kind of feels, and he agrees with me, it kind of feels like Breath of the Wild and, like, by extension, its sequel, are kind of setting up to, like, merge the continuities in some ways.
I think
And then-
so too.
And then they might,
There's
like, split
evidence of
off
that.
after that. Yeah, they might split off again after that, but I do feel like Breath of the Wild 2 would be a good game to be the anniversary game. Because people are, and obviously more than just us thinking, but like, obviously people are already thinking that it's mixed enough that they could make 2 the anniversary game and not have it be a huge problem.
yeah.
So I can see them doing that where like 2 ends up being the anniversary game and then they split off and do their normal thing afterwards again.
Yeah, it's
So-
just
Monkey down,
I do-
monkey down.
I do feel like Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be the game that they try to push for next year.
I think Breath of the Wild 2 is definitely going to be a game that gets pushed for 2021. I agree with that. It's just very surprising to me that, because like I get that the team's focused on Breath of the Wild 2, and I get that, but with the Zelda remasters, it's like the Zelda remasters are already made. All you have to do is just put them on the Switch. Like they're already in HD. Like
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I honestly see them doing? Get the thing!
Cool.
Oh, that's bad, Baku.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, what were you saying?
So next year being the
I thought-
35th anniversary, I could
I
see
thought I was
this.
Bakuda again.
I could see them in February or March releasing either Skyward Sword or some form of a remaster collection, and then October, November releasing Breath of the Wild 2, and bookend the year with games.
Yeah, leave it for like for you guys, like the summer. And
I mean, if Skyward Sword HD is a real thing, then yeah, I mean, at that point they're lining themselves up for an HD remaster collection, because the Wii they already remastered Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Wii U. You literally just have to take those remasters and put them on the Switch, and then everybody's happy.
Yeah. But I mean,
Skyward Sword work with the motion controls though for the Switch?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, they would. But okay, can Skyward Sword be redone to use traditional controls?
Yeah, true.
I
So-
swear I chose
No,
random.
I no. And by the way, I am Pikachu. This will go horribly. No, like I've played Skyward Sword. I can tell you that game would require a massive overhaul to work with traditional controls. A massive overhaul,
Because it,
because that game was literally built from the ground up for the use of one-to-one motion controls.
Yeah.
Like you can't have that game without it. Like not as it is. Like great example is great example is the infamous first boss fight with Girahim. The way you have to beat him is you have to outsmart his AI, because if you telegraph your attacks too much, he'll catch your sword and take it from you. And it's all about utilizing the motion controls to trick him. So if you don't have motion controls, that fight would have to be completely redone.
Because the issue that we run into is, unless they have a way to give you the option of whether or not to use motion controls, anybody with a Switch Lite cannot play the game.
True.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And I get that, but at the same time, anybody with a Switch Lite can't play Super Mario Party either.
could possibly happen.
But
Is
Super
that
Mario Party wasn't released. Super Mario Party was released before the Switch Lite, so they weren't worried about anything like that.
They could do is integrate a way of connecting the
Well, what they would have to do is that's what I was going to say is what they would have to do is they would have to say, hey, you can play this on the Switch Lite, but you need Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is, or they make it so that you can use an attachment for like a Wii controller, the Wii stick.
Oh, that's some lag that I'm hitting.
Come on.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Crap.
that was.
that lag was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that put me in a pretty bad spot too.
I just don't know how Pikachu works.
Oh,
What?
oh come on,
What?
no, up, come on, save. Okay, we're good.
But with like Switch games, I'm surprised at what games have like come to the Switch though. Like in that aspect. Like surprised at what ones haven't come and what ones have. Like they put
Yeah, they have a-
Skyrim, Undertale, and Deadly Premonition on the Switch. Oh,
Uh-oh.
connection.
Yeah, they have an interesting like way of deciding which games are Switch
Yeah.
appropriate for sure.
Well, Skyrim was a big one because I think both Nintendo and Bethesda were both like, wait, Skyrim is like one of the most popular open world games of all time. I think if we put this on the Switch, it's just gonna blow people's minds.
This is such an amazing battle. Wow.
No, yeah. Like, I remember in the Pixel was commenting back when the Switch first came out. He had it at school, and these people came around and saw him playing it, and they were like, "Oh, you're playing a Switch? It's a baby game. What are you playing?" And he was like, "Skyrim." They're like, "What? You're playing Skyrim?"
To be fair, the Nintendo did a lot to like get more mature games with the Switch.
They did. They really did.
Right.
Like they
Well,
definitely started moving
Catherine
away from.
is on the Switch as well. Catherine?
Yeah,
Yeah, Catherine.
Yep, Catherine's on the Switch, and that is
yeah,
a very mature title.
yeah.
But let me
And
tell
so,
you,
like, they did stuff like that, which is really interesting.
I am really concerned about Nintendo because for the first time since the Switch released, people are not talking about Nintendo.
Yeah, it's gone into a stalemate.
It's
Because
gone
they're
into a
not
stalemate.
talking about
They're-
themselves much.
They are not talking about themselves at the worst possible time because we have some massive console releases coming up, and that's where the world's attention is. And I'm almost wondering if Nintendo is just kind of saying, you know,
This is never
we can't compete right now. Let's just take a step back, focus on.
I think that's what they're doing.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
you know what? I honestly feel like they're thinking, you know what? With the big new consoles coming out this year, let's instead of trying to compete with them this year, let's just put out a few games that might make some people happy this year, and we're going to put all of our focus into 2021.
And I think
Yeah,
that's a
I
smart
do-
move. I really
I do think that's their best play here for sure.
Yeah, and honestly, I really feel like that's what they're doing because I mean, even though we don't have a good idea of what's going on this year, we have a pretty good idea of what's coming after.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
why
and-
I think this was a deliberate choice on their part.
Yeah, because
And
a
let's
lot of
face it,
people.
the PS4 and PlayStation, Xbox, they're not real competition because
They're not.
real gamers have two consoles, a Nintendo console and then either a Sony or a Microsoft console or an Xbox
Or a
console,
PC. Or a PC.
or a PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not going to survive this. I'm just going to say that right now.
Man, I
Yeah, I
am
do
not.
agree.
I am not good with thoughts.
So
Not
yeah, I
Or
don't
dead.
think, and I do think that's what Nintendo's thinking is like we don't want to put ourselves into a position where we're competing with one of them, because that's a bad spot for them to be in.
Yeah, no, they can't. They can't compete with Sony and Microsoft right now. There's just no way they can do it.
Yeah. So the best business plan, and it's what they seem to be doing, is just
Yeah.
to not.
Which let's be fair. The Switch is already doing well enough on its own right now. Nintendo really doesn't need to do anything right now.
Oh God, no.
It's still selling like bonkers. Like they don't really need to do anything in 2020. They could just be like, you know what? Let's just let the new console release run its stride, and then when 2021 hits, that's when we're gonna hit everybody with all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I mean, they need to release a couple of games just because like investors.
Oh yeah, well they just announced Pikmin 3.
But what
Yeah.
they're doing now, with everything going on, instead of hyping everybody up for 9 months, they're making the announcement 2 to 3 months before they're released.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
they're
is
definitely
Trina okay?
doing what they can to deal with the fact that their sales aren't going to be as good this year necessarily.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that we have gone almost an entire year without a direct is pretty telling.
Well, yeah, with a proper direct, because they said they're going to do like another indie mini, like
Yeah, but
soon.
I'm talking
I saw that on Facebook, but yeah, like a full proper direct.
The last
That
last
wasn't
proper
proper.
direct was, I believe, in August
September.
of last year. Was it September? Yeah.
It was September of last year. Yep,
Yeah. So
that was the
I
last
do
time we
think-
had a proper direct.
Yeah, I do think like we might get one like closer to December as kind of a Christmas like here's the things that are coming out for the Christmas block. As just kind of a thing to like remind parents, hey, there's a Switch in your house, buy a couple games for your kids.
Yeah.
Like they might do something small for that purpose, but I don't see them doing a huge
Well,
thing.
I know that I think right now Nintendo is more focused on just like, you know, I think you guys are right that, you know, there's like we want to focus on 2021, but let's make sure that our fan base is hungry for games. Let's make sure that our fan base gets some stuff this year.
Yeah.
So they're putting things out like Paper Mario Origami King, Pikmin 3, you know, that kind of stuff, just to kind of keep the fan base happy.
Oh yeah, like there's a couple of small things, like you said, that I feel like are mostly there to tide the fans over, so that they still have people next year
Which,
when
let's
they
be-
release all their cool stuff.
Which, I mean, really, Pikmin 3. I mean, that's a pretty big deal for the fan base. So I mean, that'll keep the fan base happy for a little
Yeah,
while.
well, what? There hasn't been a Pikmin game for like how long?
Yeah, no, that
Like
hasn't
5
been.
years?
Well, the last time we had a Pikmin game was when Pikmin 3 came out on the Wii U around the time it launched.
Yeah,
And that was like 2013.
Yeah. So, like,
So yeah, it's been
yeah.
6-7 years since we had a Pikmin game.
Yeah.
well, like what? The biggest game they brought out this year was Animal Crossing,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Which
and
I mean,
that
let's
was...
be honest, that was a big game.
No.
Well, the only problem with Animal Crossing is like it's starting to get super stale because they're only bringing out like new stuff like what, once a month or month and a half or so.
But like,
Yeah.
the point is, like Animal Crossing was the big game for Nintendo that literally came out at the perfect time to sell. Just it basically printed money for a couple months there.
You guys know that Animal Crossing New Horizons is actually on the road right now to become the best-selling game on the Switch.
Oh,
Yeah.
easily. And that's what.
It's very close. I think last I heard, it's like just shy of 2 million units away from being the best game on Switch. Like
Yeah,
best-selling
and
game on
that
Switch.
is because like it came out at literally the perfect time to just get a ridiculous amount of sales.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
they
it was
released
exactly
that and then
the
just went quiet. Like
it
on
was
the
ex-
Switch.
it was exactly the right game that people needed at exactly the right time.
Yep.
So
it was.
they couldn't
So-
have had a more perfect launch day than that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that game kind of I feel like tied Nintendo over in a lot of ways. Where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah,
we
it
don't
absolutely
need to, we don't need to like do a big thing because this game literally already printed us all our money for this.
Yeah, we're just like, 2020 is just Animal Crossing. Other than that, just little
Oh.
things here and there.
This is gonna
Okay.
be interesting because
I've
I've
never
literally
used
never
Kart.
used this.
Love Banjo.
Game Boy stage.
What?
Oh,
What?
that's
I was
it.
in the middle.
Oh no!
Okay.
I don't
that
like that.
Is not good.
I don't recognize
that's-
this stage. I don't think I've
that's how
seen
that-
this one. It's like
It's-
Super
I
Mario Land.
definitely have.
It's
Uh,
a moving stage, but it's not
Yeah,
something
it's
like this.
it's the Kirby Dreamland one.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Kirby
this is-
Dreamland. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing Kirby music.
It was reminding me of Super Mario Land.
Okay,
mean-
that's a counter.
This is okay.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing where like I'm trying to figure out these. Okay, that's a death. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I've
figure out
never
the
used
mechanics
horror
for
in
this
my
character
life.
as I'm doing. And so far, I do think that like this character plus a sword is working better.
Corrin
than
is
this
that
character.
Corrin is that one character in the game that I think everybody's just like, why?
Well, then.
Oh,
Corn
Oh,
being
that's-
out and being pretty happy with her,
Mm-hmm.
like wanting,
jeez, that's
like I wanted her.
that
Or him.
worked well.
It's both a her and a him. Comes
Yeah, I
in two
know.
Yeah.
variants. So
He wants to die.
Oh, this is bad.
You.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. That worked out decently. Let's.
No.
Who wants to die? You.
No!
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, I did die. Okay. I'm not-
still hard to believe though that there's still 5 new fighters that we still don't know about.
Yeah.
Is it
Insane.
5 or 4?
It's
There's,
meant to
there-
be
5. There's
They've
5
only
more
released one.
fighters. Yeah. They
and
because
we still know nothing about it.
the second fighters pass is 6 characters. We've only got one of them so far, so there's 5 left. And
Okay,
we
so
have no idea who they are.
so question: are we going to see N64 in September?
I really hope so, because
You,
because
you know
if
what-
they do, they're going to really blow my mind.
yes, but do you know what I think the Switch is missing with these retro
What is going
Consoles?
on with my Final
What
Smash?
is that?
Game Boy?
I feel like Game Boy would be a good fit.
I feel like Game Boy would be a fantastic fit, and I could see them maybe even doing that before N64.
Potentially, but then again, there is a huge demand for N64.
Yeah.
But then again, Game Boy is a lot more popular
God,
than N64.
please no.
so-
And especially if you
Oh, that's. Oh no! That's a guarantee.
There goes Banjo. Yep. Bye bye.
especially if you include not just Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, but Game Boy Advance games.
Oh yeah, Game Boy Advance has so many games that are.
Yeah.
Current seems fun.
Honestly, Animal Crossing just has such a charm that I think only something like Minecraft can compete with. Even most of my family have the game, and that's the other thing that I think helped Animal Crossing a lot is that it's a very family-friendly game.
Yeah.
The only
it's a
problem
game-
with
it's a game
Animal
you can
Crossing
play.
at the moment is like because I'm in winter, there's nothing for me to do, like at all. So like once you guys hit winter, like your Animal Crossing just becomes super stale.
I mean, to be
Like you get
completely
no
honest,
fish, no bugs, no anything.
To be completely honest, I just uninstalled Animal Crossing for a little bit
Yeah.
today.
I don't ever see myself
Yes.
uninstalling it, but it's definitely something where I'll take a break and maybe once every 3 or 4 days I'll hop in just to say hi to everybody. But there was a good month where I really didn't do anything, and now I've kind of come back to it, and it's like, okay, you know what? I've got this little space of land here that I really need to develop, and so I've been kind of working on that. So I find it a game that I can step away from for a while, then come back and like, okay, I could do a little more Animal Crossing now.
See, and that's the thing where like I'm kind of at that month where it's like I need to step away from this a little bit, or else I'm gonna like not be able to come back to this for a long time.
Yeah. And you have to do that with Animal Crossing, especially after you get KK Slider, and you finish
Yeah.
that, and then your only goal at that point is to get the 3-star island, and it's like, well, what do I do now?
Right.
Yeah.
You get a 5-star island.
Or the 5-star island? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, and like I got my island where I want it to for the most part. Where like when it gets to the point where I was getting up, checking the shop, and then not playing anymore for the day, it's like I might as well just free up some space and like re-download something that I'm actually gonna do a playthrough of.
Hello, Alibaba.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
really the only reason I was playing for a little while anymore was just to make sure I wasn't losing my villagers. But then I found out
They
that
don't leave.
yeah, they don't leave unless you give them permission to. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
changed it.
Yeah,
and that's the
they changed
point
it from they changed it from New Leaf because in New Leaf you had to make sure you were interacting with them regularly or else they would leave.
Yeah, and that was kind of that thing where like that gave you a reason to play New Leaf consistently.
Yeah, but I think with
how about
I think with New Horizons they accepted like, you know what, people are going to stop playing after a while. We want to make sure that they're not going to lose their progress.
Yeah, exactly.
Get fit!
Oh, well, I can
doing
tell you
that.
one thing. I'm
I'm
certainly not. I mean,
Yeah, and that was a good move for them to make, because I'd really like to know the ratio or the percentage of how many New Horizons players is this their first Animal Crossing game. Because it is for me, and it was for
Quite a
Liam.
few, actually.
It's the first
Yeah.
Animal Crossing game for most people. It was my
yeah, I
second
feel
one,
like
though.
it's somewhere between like 60 to 70.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Animal Crossing, I think before New Horizons, I think like each time a new game came out, it was like 5 or 6 million copies, whereas this one has sold like 23 million.
Yeah, some absolutely ridiculous number.
Yeah. Hello, Alibaba. Welcome to the stream. And Toxie Fox. Alibaba,
Yes,
like,
we
cool.
see.
Well,
Oh,
great,
you just-
great to have you guys here. Hope you're having fun.
Oh, there's
Hey,
Leo.
Pac-Man.
This fight? Okay.
Would you
New
like-
Leaf was my start.
Oh,
I feel
so
like
we've done this fight
New
before.
Leaf was
Hey, would
New
you like to
Leaf.
get fit?
definitely New Leaf was a good portion of people's first, and then like New Horizons was a vast majority of people now.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to Persona 5 in a lot
So-
of ways.
So somebody mentioned something not too long ago on a YouTube video that the characters in New Horizons are a little bit more stale, and that they used to be way more sassy.
Yeah, I heard something like that too.
Probably.
And I feel like I feel like I can see kind of why, because there's so many individual characters in New
Oh
Horizons,
no, not the dragon.
and so I can definitely see where like they chose to make a sacrifice
Oh,
With
no.
the
for
people.
characters, as opposed to like more interesting characters.
All I wanted was to help you get fit.
And I wanted to
Look
show
at
you
that.
this video.
Look at that chubby villager over here. He needs to get fit.
You know, used to I would play Smash and see the villager and be like, oh, yeah, it's that thing from that game I never play. And now I see it and it's like, oh, you found something. You dug a fossil. Now go take to Blathers.
Well, that's that thing, and I feel like that's a thing with a lot of these games that are like a mashup of characters. It's your enjoyment is very dependent on if you've played the game or not.
Yeah.
For a lot of them.
Yeah.
But then again, some it's like impossible. It's like Ice Climbers. It's like, how old are they?
Ooh,
Like Ice
Venom.
Climbers
No,
and Game
let's go back even farther to the Game & Watch.
Yeah.
Who has actually
Right?
played a Game & Watch?
I haven't.
What? I'm gonna look up later when the most recent Game & Watch game was.
Well,
It
I know
was a couple-
I know there was a Zelda
quite a few
Game &
years.
Watch.
No, there's the one.
No, but
Yeah,
like
there
a
was, I do know-
mainline
I
Game
do
&
know
Watch
that.
game. Or whatever counts as a mainline Game & Watch game.
Oh, whoa,
because,
whoa! I have wings. I can fly.
I can send a picture later.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I believe Baku has somewhere for you to post pictures in the Discord. For like a Game & Watch game, because that would be kind of funny.
I would actually
do-
I would love to
do
find a Zelda Game & Watch just to throw on the shelf. That'd be
Yeah,
an
I do
amazing
agree
thing
that
to
like Game & Watch is one of those characters where it's like I feel like it could be a really interesting game. I just never see them anywhere because they're all old.
Well, yeah. Now I do have like from my youth. So I had this as a kid, an old Sonic the Hedgehog Game Watch.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, this is terrible.
Game & Watch game for the Switch. I'm kind of hoping for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping for it. Just as kind of a thing where it's like this was a character in Smash Bros. So let's give them like a small $5-10 game or something like that. Because I don't think they'll make like a full $80 game for Game & Watch because it
Oh god,
is
no.
an old character. But I could see them doing like a $5 or $10 like mini game type thing for the Switch.
I'm still Charizard. Oh no.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, that's close.
Well,
Well,
Nintendo's no.
I mean,
Yay!
who's
Adorable
Down, you
doggo!
dog!
Adorable
remember
doggo!
Game & Watch other than people who owned a Game & Watch? I mean, I feel like the only people outside of people who've owned a Game & Watch game or what have you, but like the other people who remember Game & Watch are 100% like people who played Smash Bros. So I feel like
Oh,
it's-
Red Decker.
to be fair, if they did Game Boy games, then they could do the Game & Watch collection, which was on the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy. Yeah, I kind of feel like that might be the next time that we see a Game & Watch game, is if they do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the Game & Watch was just so, I mean, you know, it used that technology where it was the predetermined poses that would just light up. I mean, it was early handheld gaming.
Yeah, and that's why
Like, I
I don't
remember,
think we'd see.
Like, remember those Tiger handheld games?
Yeah,
They
Oh
were like
my
all
God.
the rage when I was a kid.
I remember.
Yeah, and
the
that's why,
Tiger
like, I don't
handheld
think
they
we'd see-
were they were interesting to say the least.
Yoshi.
See, that was when I was a
The
kid.
other
That was the
second
thing before
player.
the Game Boy.
Also, there's two Yoshis and they're both.
Yeah! I know this! Because I'm him, and I'm always the second player that there's two of.
So we
Because
got.
the game is biased against you, Deku.
My
Oh
God,
no, don't do that. Oh no, this
I
was
just-
the wrong stage for Wario.
I just came to the realization that Bumbler and I have never played Yoshi's Story on our channel. That's like one of our favorite games, and
Are
we
you
haven't played it.
What's the one that him and Wade played?
That was Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the fake Smash Ball. Oh no, that hurts.
Yeah, they started playing Yoshi's Island, which they never finished, by the way.
Yeah, well, wait
Oh,
isn't
and
easy to
Deku's
get a hold
gone.
of anymore.
Yeah, well, he's kind of gone his own way at this point.
Yeah. Understandable.
So, I mean, if he ever comes back, it'll be more as a guest. Because he's too busy to commit to a weekly schedule.
Well, that happens with life.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I'm dead again. I'm not doing good.
But you know what? We still have the old Let's Plays that we did to remember him by.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a good thing too with like streamers and like people who go on YouTube and all that. Like even if a person's not a giant part of the channel, you can almost always go back and
Ow.
like watch the stuff that they did.
Yeah, it's like Game Grumps when John left. You can still go back and watch the old Game Grumps episodes with John.
Yeah, like
or whatever.
it's very rare that someone just like when someone leaves, all of their stuff gets taken off of a channel.
No,
And usually there's a reason for that if it does happen.
Yeah, like naughty things basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, no, like every once in a while I like to pull up our old content that featured Wade because he was always fun to do those
Oh, yeah.
playthroughs with.
It's Yoshi.
Who is going to be the superior Yoshi? Who is better at committing tax fraud?
I suggest it's going to be a king.
I mean, you're not wrong, Baku. Oh, that.
Who can
it's
claim the
too
title
bad
of
that
king of
went.
tax fraud?
Oh, and they both have the same stocks left too, which is interesting.
Yeah, this is actually pretty
Skin, which is the
interesting
weirdest
fight.
thing.
Second nut.
Ah, that's me.
Oh. Which that's still one of my favorite memes to this day. Yoshi committing.
Oh, that
Oh,
was nice.
hey!
That was a
nice.
good hit. That was a
That
good
was
hit.
close. That was
was a good
extremely
read.
That one,
close.
King.
Good job.
But I'm the
King.
real Deku here.
You mean Yoshi?
Yoshi. Green.
You know that like the Yoshi voice was literally just like
Yeah, it was
I-
just it was just a Japanese man going Yoshi,
yeah,
and
it
then
was just a,
pitched up.
yep, it was yeah, like if you listen to like the original auto, it sounds more like the guy's like Yoshi.
Just auto tune it.
Yep, they just pitched it up. That's all they did. I mean, it works. Why do I keep getting characters that I'm terrible at?
King
Zero
you
Suit is
realize
really
that?
fun, but she's also
that just
really
makes it
fast.
more me.
Oh, like
So
Oh, gosh, I'm stupid.
Oh, that's a bad
Yeah.
spike.
Makes things interesting.
And I mean, to be completely honest, a lot of us have usernames that are like one form of either a joke or a reference anyways, so...
My username is literally just my first name backwards.
I think my username is my name.
My username's also just like my name mashed together with the name of the first dog I had, so...
I never
Yeah,
realized
like-
that. I just got that. Nasada is Addison backwards.
How?
You literally just got that.
You've been with
Yes!
us for like 4 months. How have you not realized this by now?
I never noticed that.
You never
Honestly,
noticed
neither did
this?
I.
No.
No, I did not notice that.
My first name backwards.
Yeah, that's yeah. So that just kind of proves what I was saying, where like most of our names are just like a joke or a reference to something.
What's next? Someone will just say like, oh, they don't realize TC's name is her initials.
So I
This is
have
the exact
a
same
confession
feeling.
to make.
This is like the same feeling I got when when I learned that Tekken was fake backwards.
Yeah, Ekans and Arbok. It's like Arbok is wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up doing the so Nazada has been my username for everything for like well over a decade.
Since the
Yeah.
crazy files, at least.
Since
Yeah,
then, at
same,
least.
Same with
Um,
Bakuda.
But the way Nazada came about is me and some friends were just kind of hanging out, and just as a gag, we were like, "What's our first names backwards?" And I got to mine. I was like, Nazada, Nosidda, and all of us were just like, "That's actually not bad. That's actually pretty cool."
Yeah.
And it just stuck with me ever since.
I mean, you do have one of the names that like you say it backwards and it doesn't sound awful.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not often that you say your first name backwards and it actually sounds pretty good. In my case, it actually works.
My online name is Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Oh my god.
See, my thing is, I made my username because like originally I was using my login information from like when I was in high school, and then I realized that
I
like
got you.
if people had my grad year, like approximately where I'm from, and like one of the names they could probably find me. So it's like I need to change this.
I use my name because no one believes it's my name. And I can't believe
That's
it.
fair. That's fair.
Wait, your name's actually Wolf?
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
no
wow.
one believes it, so I just roll with it.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I mean,
Actually
when you
didn't
have
know
a
that.
name, when you have a name like that, you might as well just roll with it.
Yeah.
True.
Because everyone's like, oh, so what's your actual name? It's like, Wolf. And like, no, like your actual name. So I pull up, like, I pull up some form of identification, prove it to them, like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Oh.
it's like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was in like my first semester of college, and I was joining a forum, and I needed a name, and I was like, okay. I wanted to start with a B since my name starts with a B, and so I just threw Bakuda just out of nowhere. And I
Yeah.
loved it because it was a unique name because I had made it up, and nobody was using it. And for a good 10 years, it was that way where I could sign up anywhere and use that username. And then there was an anime that had a Bakuda, and all of a sudden, that username is used up everywhere.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So that's why on Twitch it ends in an H, because
You couldn't
The-
you couldn't get the
Yeah.
proper spelling because someone else was using it because
exactly.
anime.
And it's not in use. It's like a dead account that nobody's using.
I think
one of those ones.
I think it's probably got because Twitch does eventually, like, if an account hasn't seen activity for a while, you
I
can
ch-
request the name.
Yeah, I check roughly once every 6 months to see if it has been cleared, but I think I just need to message Twitch and say, hey, can I have this, please?
Well, I know partners can do that. Like, they can just, like, take any name, regardless of whether it's, like, used or not, apparently. So,
Well,
yeah.
if it's being not being used, and like I think there is still a requirement where like if the
Yeah.
person's online fairly frequently, they won't let you.
Yeah, they have to have been offline for a full year.
Yeah, something like that. So I do think that you
Oh,
if you've been checking and like they're not online, I do think that you should be able to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need to try sometime. And I've even considered switching it over to my Bakuda music name, but I don't want that.
Well, and the other thing is like you do more than just music on
Yeah.
the Twitch channel, so it wouldn't fit as well.
Yeah. Well, and
I feel like-
one of the pluses for switching over to Bakuda music is because that's what my YouTube is, that's what my Twitter is. So,
it's easier to find you, yeah.
Yeah.
I
but,
did not
ag-
intentionally do that, but okay,
but
we're
again,
gonna-
like you said, I do more than just music here, so I would prefer it if it was just Bakuda.
yeah.
I forgot that I set up my phone to turn on night mode after 10 o'clock.
My phone's on night mode pretty well all the time.
That's.
Oh,
that's
do you
enough.
mean? Oh, do you mean like the
Yeah, the warm filter.
yeah. Mine does that after I can't remember what time. I love it. I love the warm filter.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using it because
Oh, wait, what?
I've been having some
Done,
trouble
whoa.
sleeping.
So I didn't realize that was the end of the match.
Yes, that was. All right, let's make this next match the last match. It's getting a little late, and I
Yep.
need some sleep.
Cricket's dash for freedom
Alright.
led to a comical mishap. It ran past our gecko's foot as he pounced. The cricket dodged and bit his own foot. bit his foot. It's fine, but he wasn't happy. I mean, I wouldn't be happy either if I was the gecko at that point.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, my old.
Foxy's saying that she might change her name.
Hold on, just a minute. I say for the last match, let's choose our fighter.
Okay.
Because you guys were in there, so you guys get to keep your. Might as well clear her out.
No,
Just pick up your fighters.
Alright.
And then once you guys are in, we'll move to the waiting area.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We,
this is interesting.
We got 2
It's gonna be
banjos.
fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And they're both the same color scheme.
Bucketer, do we just want to let those two have a 1v1 off to the side?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Well, they're already with each other.
Here, we'll just.
Oh, it's this. Interesting.
I'm just
No.
gonna-
Yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. Hey!
Sorry guys. Alright.
Right, now we have no choice because it's friggin' Pokeball.
Stop it! Stop it! Ah!
No.
Take my butt bomb.
Oh, damn it.
No!
No. What?
We were chilling off to the side and you came and attacked us.
Yeah.
You know what? He does got a point. It was our fault.
Oh, this is interesting. We were talking about Final Fantasy XIV earlier.
No!
It looks like they're planning to add some additional servers to adjust for like the need of additional housing and stuff.
God, my. Also, I killed myself just now, so I am very unhappy.
Okay. Everybody kills themselves every once in a while.
No! I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
I
guess-
survived that, but I survived that.
Dang it.
I guess you usually end by now, don't you, Baku?
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, that was rough. That was real rough.
Stop it!
I don't think I will.
Ow. Oh, this guy really?
Hi.
Well, I am the inferior banjo.
You know it.
I literally can't see anything.
That's kind of the point of this support.
Yeah, I know.
think. It's
Get
it's
outta
like
here.
the puppy, but worse.
Hey, at least I'm the better banjo. I'm okay.
The banjos didn't win, though.
But the better banjo
God.
beat the worst banjo.
Holy jeez, I got 8! God damn.
I only got
Uh,
1 kill.
See, Parker
That was
and I
fun,
were
guys.
just gonna chill off to the side and let you two deal with it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you brought the fight to us. I mean,
I'm definitely getting better at Fight Buffalo.
It is time to start wrapping up, though, because it is getting
Yeah.
late.
absolutely,
Oh, for sure.
absolutely. Hey, thanks guys for coming out.
thanks for
I
coming.
really needed this tonight. It was a rough day. I've
Oh,
been having a
anytime.
rough couple of days. So
Anytime.
so yeah, this was definitely a pick me up for me. A lot of fun. So tomorrow night we are going to be jumping back into Ni no Kuni. Tuesday nights are returning.
Ooh, yes,
Nice.
yes. I believe
So-
you said that Wednesdays are gonna be off, though.
Just this week.
Just this week.
Because I'm not prepared to start a new cover yet. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. If you
Fair.
guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me cover next, drop that into the Discord.
I think
I-
people have been
Spider
putting some
Dance.
in there.
Spider Dance.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Spider. Yeah, I'm considering Spider Dance. I'm also considering Frog's theme from Chrono Trigger.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
But I really, really, really like how Aerith's theme came out, and I'm going to take some time tomorrow off stream to clean that up and start preparing it to upload to YouTube, and hopefully get to the point where I can take care of the proper licensing and get it up on Spotify and iTunes.
That'd
Awesome.
be really interesting for sure.
And I still think that a perfect cover for you to do is Eternal Wind from Final Fantasy III. That's just me. I think
Oh,
that's like
I
I think that's a
I
good
have
one.
I have some interesting thoughts. Not soon, but I have some interesting thoughts for something eventually that I might message you about, Baku.
Okay. Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, because I might do just as kind of a thing. I might do end up commissioning some channel music eventually.
Okay.
So that might be something like not anytime soon because the world needs to settle down to the point where I have money coming in first.
Yeah. Well,
But that
and
might
that's
be a
the-
thing.
That's the issue with everybody. That's actually why I haven't gotten any new work.
Yeah, and
that's why I'm on
that's
Grubhub right now.
something-
Is because nobody has money to hire me. So
Yeah, and that's something that's something that I might message you about sometime. But we were doing an exit of this for now, so let's wrap all that up.
but anyway, Friday night or no Thursday night, not Friday. Thursday night we're going back into Breath of the Wild. So looking
Yes.
forward to jumping back into Hyrule. Nasada, what are you guys doing this week?
So on Wednesday on Rogues, we're going to be streaming more Ghost of Tsushima. We've been having a lot of fun with that game,
Nice.
and we're having lots of fun going through the story and just exploring and wiping out some Mongolians. So we're doing that on Wednesday.
Is that still the early start for your
No,
Wednesday?
that was only a test run. This week
Okay.
we're to our regular 7 to 11. We were just test running a different
Yeah.
time. So it's 7 to 11 all week.
Cool.
And on Friday, Bumbler's going to be doing something that he's been dreading. He's going to be going back into I Want to Be the Guy.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Oh,
That could be
really?
fun.
I'll be
And
there for part of that. I am working in Friday night, but I will try and hop in and see what he's doing
and
because
he's going to have the webcam on for that one, so
yes,
you'll get to see his expressions of rage. But
Now we get to see him eat beans.
and then on Saturday, we'll be continuing Paper Mario Origami King.
Ooh, that one will be fun. I
So
don't
we're-
have
We're actually
I don't
having
have
a
a
lot of
schedule.
fun with that.
I don't
We're
have much of a schedule myself, but
Yeah, we're actually having a lot of fun with Paper Mario. We've been thoroughly enjoying that one. So
good. All right. Well, again, thanks guys for coming, and you guys have a great night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Nino Kuni.
yes.
See you
good
later.
night, everyone.
Don't forget, save your pennies.